In 2022, the only team West Indies beat at the World Cup was Zimbabwe. Since then, Zimbabwe have undergone tremendous transformation and they come into the Super 8 stage of the World Cup as one of the unbeaten teams. West Indies, on the other hand, have believed. Blunder Factory believes. Shea Hope believes. In recent times, we have seen Michael Clark believing. Lawrence Rowe believes. Do you believe? Let's the dance begin. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean for this live watch-along of the West Indies' first Super 8 match between Zimbabwe and West Indies. Earlier, Zimbabwe won the toss and asked West Indies to bat first. West Indies leaving out Ruston Chase and including Romario Shepherd in their playing 11. Do you agree with that decision? The first delivery is going to be faced by Brandon King. He is partner with Shea Hope at the crease. West Indies have qualified for the Super 8 for the second consecutive World Cup. Please become a member of the Cricket Forum Club on Patreon. The link is in the video description. Click on the link and join the discussion. It's Shea Hope and Brandon King to start the West Indies innings. I want to welcome everyone and we hope for an entertaining day of cricket. As usual, the attack will be started by Garava Ngarava. Richard Ngarava is the Zimbabwe bowler to start as usual. I expect that he will start with Blessing Mazarubin, who has been outstanding. Zimbabwe included the only batsman in the tournament who have been yet to dismiss. And so it will be interesting to see if West Indies can dismiss them today. So we are up and ready. We are just about to face for the first delivery of the match. And Brandon King is taking strike from Ngavara. So let's wait and see. Thank everyone for tuning in. Remember to check out the Cricket Forum Members Club. Click the link in the video description. Also, big up to the man Gerald Music. Here is Ngavara. He bowls to Brandon King. First delivery. He eases it into the offside and they go through for a single. West Indies won without loss. West Indies up and running in this Super 8 match of the T20 Cricket World Cup 2026. Once again, I express my thanks to everyone who is joining, and I encourage you to become a member of the Cricket Forum Members Club on Patreon. So it's patreon.com/the Cricket Forum. Or you can click on the link on the video description, which is much easier than to be typing in. So it's a standard field, and the two fielders on the boundary are square on each side. Shea Hope down the leg side. The keeper goes across. He appealed. Let's wait on the signal. White signal from the umpire. The score is now 2 without loss. That was down the leg side. The keeper appeal as usual. They usually do that to put off the umpires. As we know, that's their trademark. And so right away, the umpires having a talk with Sikandar Raza and said that ball was down the leg side. The keeper didn't need to appeal, and we are not going to tolerate that in this tournament, not in this match today. We are not going to tolerate that. So it's good to see the umpire stepping in right away. And Gavara, the right-arm seamer now, is going to move in now to bowl to the West Indies captain, who is Shea Hope. Sorry. So 2 without loss after 3 deliveries. 2 without loss after 3 deliveries. Hope and King are the 2 West Indies batsmen that have started the West Indies innings. Remind you that they choose to field. Zimbabwe winning the toss and choosing to field. At West Indies, single there for Shea Hope. 1 more to the total. West Indies goes up now to 3 without loss. 3 without loss in over #1. 4 deliveries have been bowled thus far. So both West Indies batsmen are off the mark. And that's always a good feeling when both batsmen are off the mark. West Indies 3 without loss after 4 deliveries. So please join the conversation on Patreon. That's where you will be able to communicate with us. You will not be able to. The live chat on YouTube have now been disabled. So if you wish to communicate with us, become a member on Patreon and join the discussion. West Indies 3 without loss, leaving out Romario Shepherd. Sorry, bringing in Romario Shepherd and leaving out Ruston Chase from the previous. So, what does that mean here, man? 3 without loss? Really? Just a minute. Having some technical difficulties here. We're looking to rectify this technical difficulty that we're having here. So 4 for the West Indies after 1 over. West Indies 4. West Indies 4 without loss after 1 over. Really have seen some challenges here. 4 without loss after 1 over. So please remember, check out our cricket forum, the TCF Members Club, and join the conversation live on Patreon for this match. And so we can interact over there, as the live chat on YouTube has been disabled. So you would not be able to join us. So become a part of the conversation. Zimbabwe winning the toss, asking West Indies to bat first. And so West Indies are 4 without loss after 1 over. So Blessings comes into the attack, bowls to Brandon King, who played it out into the covers, and there is no run. So no run. Four without loss. Really having some technical challenges here. I hope to sort it out quickly, but I can tell you that the score is 4 without loss, and that Brandon King is facing as Blessings come over the wicket, bowls to him, and he swings. It goes down away, backward of square leg to the fielder, who did not pick up cleanly, but they are through for 1. So 5 without loss now. West Indies 5 without loss in over number 2, being bowled by Blessings. So Blessings is bowling over number 2. West Indies 5 without loss. This is World Cup cricket action here on the Caribbean number 1 cricket channel. We're having our difficulties, but we are going to get through with it. We're going to get through with it. So Shea Hope is on strike now. He's facing up the Blessings. He comes in, bowls to Hope. Hope off the back foot, played it down to mid-on, and they go through for a quick single. The fielder comes in on the arm, misses the stump. The West Indies batsmen are through. They are 6 without loss after 1.3 overs. 6 without loss as they go through for that single. So slow start here by West Indies once again in another match. Slow start. So slow start by West Indies. We're looking. So Brandon King to face up to Blessings. He's seconds now. Blessings is over the wicket. Bowls to King. And King is beaten outside the half stump through to the keeper. And there is no run. So pitched up, King beaten outside the half stump, jerkily on the front foot, and the ball goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. West Indies remains at 6 without loss. Six without loss, West Indies. We're having some great difficulty here. Drive by Shea Hope, down the ground. Mid-off comes around. One more to the total. 7 without loss now. West Indies 7 without loss. West Indies 7 without loss. So Zimbabwe, not many persons expected Zimbabwe to be this far in the tournament, but they have toppled Australia and they have toppled Sri Lanka. And they are one of the 3 unbeaten teams remaining in the competition, along with the West Indies and South Africa. Blessings bowls to Hope, and in that customary fashion of his, played it out to mid-on, and there is no run. The score is 7 without loss now. 7 without loss. That's the end of over number 2. West Indies 7 without loss after being sent into bat by Zimbabwe, who Sikandar Raza won the toss and choose to bat first. So the West Indies playing 11. I will put it on the screen for you so that you see the West Indies playing 11. So Brandon King, Shea Hope, Shimron Etmire, Ravman Powell, Shafin Rutherford, Romario Shepherd, Jason Holder, Matthew Ford, Gudakesh Moti, Akir Hussain, and Shamar Joseph. So Holder and Joseph are our 2 leading wicket taker. Would you have leaved out Chase? Very intriguing decision, very interesting decision to leave out Chase. I know it's tactical, but who do you leave out? One gets the feeling that Shepherd, once he's fit, has to play. So who do you leave out if you're a selector? Join us on Patreon and tell us who you would leave out down the leg side, turn away, 4 runs. We'll wait on the signal to see if it's off the bat or it's leg by. It's leg by signal. So 4 leg by, as that one was down the leg side, the score goes up to 11. Down the leg side from Ngavara, and King came off the tie pad, beat the dive of the keeper, 4 leg by West Indies, move up to 11. So good there from West Indies, moving up to 11 now. So we are on 11. Here is Ngavara. He's over the wicket. The left arm seamer comes in, bowls to Brandon King, who hit this high in the air, down towards deep mid wicket, over the ground, 6 runs. So lovely shot by Brandon King. West Indies move up now to 17 without loss. As he pitched up to Brandon King, King swung it away over deep mid-wicket, over cold corner for 6. West Indies gone up now to 17 without loss. And this impetus is needed in the innings because we are in over number 3. And I think we need to get anywhere between 40, 45 minimum of the first 6 overs. I think that's where we need to be. So 10 deliveries after the previous 2 deliveries will help. So they are putting them on a deep mid wicket now. So the 2 fielders outside the circle are the deep backward square leg and the deep mid wicket. So there's a ring on the half side, and then a ring of 5 on the ring of 6 on the half side. It's 5 or 6. I think there's a ring from short third man come right around to mid-off, and then there is a mid-on and a short fine leg, and the deep backward square leg and the deep mid-wickets. That's the field. And Gavara, the left-arm seamer. He's over the wicket, bowls to King. King gave himself room, but cannot beat mid-off. He was looking to give himself room to cut it through the offside. He cannot beat mid-off. The score stays on 17. 17 without loss in over number 3. So 17 without loss in over number 3. That's the score. So we're going to wait on Ngavara now to bowl to Brandon King, the West Indies opener. He got the knuckleball there. He's over the wicket, bowls. He gave himself room and he swung it away straight into the hand of deep backward square leg. He picked out the man. He didn't have to move. He just swung it away straight in his hands. And Zimbabwe have struck in the third over. Brandon King gone. So he picked out the man on the deep, big mid-wicket boundary, back of a length. Brandon King caught on the backward square leg boundary for 9, faced 12 deliveries. It 1-6. King gone. West Indies 17 for 1 after 2.4 overs. So Ngarava striking. Brandon King gone for 9. West Indies 17 for 1. So the darling of the West Indies team is now going to come to the crease. That's man Shimron Etmire. And West Indies fans will be hoping that today is the day when he face more than 10 deliveries. Today is the day when he plays one of those knocks. So the two leading West Indies batsmen in the tournament, the West Indies batsmen, there are 3 West Indies batsmen that have scored more than 100 runs in the tournament thus far. And 2 of them are now at the crease in Shimron Etmire and Shea Hope. The H's have it. So Shimron Etmire. So the H's have it. So West Indies 17 for 1 as Brandon King just picked out the fielder on the boundary. Looking to up the run rate. So Shimron Etmire is going to face up now to Ngavara. The left arm seamer coming over the wicket to Shimron Etmire. In this partnership, West Indies will be looking for a good partnership from these two. Zimbabwe is not to be taken lightly. Those days are gone. Over the wicket, bowls to Etmire, and Etmire whip this away gracefully down to deep mid-wicket. We'll watch the signal. It's 4 runs, lovely shot. Oh, first delivery. Oh, he looked in fine factor. What a shot from Shimron Etmire. Oh, that was so easy. Oh, my Lord, he looks so easy. That was graceful from Shimron Etmire. What a shot. So we'll come to Banana Brooks' comment in a little while. It's played away by Etmire down towards the backward point boundary. The fielder picks up. So in a little while, we'll come to Banana Brooks' comment. Straight in. The man didn't have to move. You know, yeah, it's a cricket term when you say the man doesn't have to move a inch. You know that he has to move, but it's just to show you how he just picked out the fielder, you know. And there just now, he just picked out the fielder just now. So Brandon King, 21 for 1 was 20. I'm not seeing the score. So Etmire is on strike. So it's 22 for 1. The West Indies 22 for 1 with Shimron Etmire on strike. So we're going to get this comment from Banana Brooks. So Banana Brooks is saying that maybe Sammy analysis. Yeah, well, okay. Over the wicket, bowls after back foot goes Etmire. Cannot beat the man at cover point, and there is no run. Yeah, so I have to read it exactly how the club member says it, you know. It's a club member, so I have to read it exactly how the club member says it. So I cannot say blunder factory. I have to read what the club member writes. So Banana Brooks is saying maybe Sammy analysis as identified some weaknesses in the Zimbabwe batting to suggest pace may override what Chase batting offers. Okay, thank you. You know, as another boundary comes up for West Indies, Shimron at I did not see the boundary because I was reading the club members' comment. So 4 more to West Indies, which will take them now to 26. It will take them to 26 now for 1 in over number 4 as Blessing was short and Edmire pulls it down to fine leg for 4 more. So 4 more to the West Indies. So Edmire, 26 West Indies for 1. We are in over number 4 to be is bowled by Blessing Muzarabani. The man was replaced Shamar Joseph in the Pakistan PSL in the Pakistan Super League, and Edmire pulls again down towards deep backward square leg. The fielder made a tumbling stop. Did he drop the catch? Edmire think that it should have gone for 6. He think that he missed out there. And Sikandar Razan not very happy. He looks like a man who think the fielder should have gotten to that ball. As Edmire looked to hit one off the hip down to deep backward square leg. And yes, the fielder dropped the catch. Sikandar Razan not very happy with that. So West Indies 27 for 1. Can be a very costly drop that when you drop a man like Shimron Edmire, you know. Very, it can be very costly. Yes, it can be. It can be very costly. That one out 27 for 1. Well, I'm sure most West Indian fans are happy that the catch was put down, just like myself. So 3.5 overs have gone. West Indies 27 for 1 after 3.5 overs. 1 delivered to come in the power play. As I was saying to Banana Brooks, I think the decision to drop Chase is tactical. And yes, your man, the head coach, Sammy, is entitled to his position. You have to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's ultimately responsible for the team. So 2 more runs to Shea Hope as West Indies goes up now to 29 for 1 at the end of over number 4. So Shea Hope there just easing the ball away and getting another 2. West Indies goes up to 29, as you know. So 29 for 1 West Indies. 29 for 1. So in part, Banana Brooks, I agree with you that the change is tactical. But I think Romario Shepherd has to come into the playing 11. There's no doubt in my mind that Romario Shepherd has to come into the playing 11. But I doubt if I would leave out Rastan Chase though. And that's what made the cricket so interesting. We have different opinions, you know, so different opinions, and that's what we're entitled to our opinions. But the discussion will definitely continue because I know that you will continue the discussion as we look into as we go into this match, because it's a match that we really want West Indies to win. You know, we really want West Indies to win this match. We are first match in the Super 8. We want to go to the semi-finals, and a win today will certainly put pressure on India. A win today will almost sure that it will come down to the last match. As another boundary for the West Indies will take them up now to 33 for 1. So that's another 4 by Shimron Edmire. So 33 for 1, the West Indies, as Edmire now begins to motor now. He's in his hockey now. He's going to motor. West Indies moves up to 33 for 1. And they continue with Ngavara for a 3rd over, which was surprising as Edmire pulls it and it comes off the bottom edge and it goes down to fine leg for 4. So I'm surprised that they gave Ngavara a 3rd over, but maybe this is a strategy that they have been using with him for the past while. So Ngavara getting a 3rd over there, and that ball was hit away. So let's watch him now as he comes in now to Shimron Hetmyer. He's in bowls to Hetmyer. Slap this one down back with a point for 4. Lovely shot by Hetmyer outside the half stump, and it slapped it away for 4. So 4 more to Hetmyer. Hetmyer is on a roll now as West Indies goes up to 37 for 4. As the big man now begins to motor. And that catch that was dropped can be very, very costly. So Hetmyer begins to motor. So we'll watch the next delivery now from Ngavara. I think they give him 1 over too many. He should have, yes, 8 out of from the first 2 deliveries of the over. 4 leg by and a 4. Hetmyer, West Indies, 37 for 1. Ngavara, the left arm seamer, is going to run in now. He's going to bowl to Shimron Hetmyer. He comes in over the wicket, bowls to Hetmyer, and Hetmyer pulls down to deep mid wicket 4 more. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was right out of the screw. It gone away for 4 more. West Indies 41 for 1 now, and now the big man is moving. He's motoring now. Wow, what a lovely shot. He pulls that away down to deep mid wicket for 4. It was right out of the screw. Absolutely. Right out of the screw. 41 for 1. So we are 41 for 1. This was a lovely shot. He just do some mapping up now. So there's a deep mid wicket and there's a deep backward square leg. So it's the same type of field that Brandon King got out. The short fine leg and the mid on. It's a 5-4 field. And he just ease it past the bowler down to mid off. They go through for a quick single. The return comes in. And Hetmyer got home. 1 more to the West Indies total. 42 now. For 1. 42 for 1 West Indies. Hetmyer now begins to motor, and all West Indies fans love to see that Hetmyer is on a roll, because when he's on a roll, West Indies rejoice. So can he bat more than 10 deliveries today? That's the question. Can Hetmyer bat more than 10 deliveries? This Shea Hope now comes into strike, the West Indies captain. So we're going to watch Shea Hope. Faces up to Ngavara. And definitely need to get need to get a move on also. So Hetmyer is at 19 from 9 as Ngavara comes to Shea Hope, who swings and misses. Oh, he was looking to play that off the back foot. That was a quick delivery from Ngavara. You know, the keeper had to take it above his chest. That was quick. That was a quick delivery as the keeper had to take it above his chest. Well, 42 West Indies now. 42 for 1 with 1 delivery to come in the over. Shea Hope. A boundary here will be good. 42 for 1. Ngavara. This could be that catch that was dropped. Could be a very expensive over this, you know. Already 3 fours and a single. 2 off the bat. Bowls to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope drives magnificently wide of mid-off, to the right of extra cover, to the left of mid-off. Oh, he looks sweet there. Oh, what a shot by Shea Hope. That looks gracious. Oh, my word. Brilliant from Shea Hope. Hitting it at the top of the bounce, down to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot by the West Indies captain. Big over there. West Indies move up to 46 for 1 at the end of 5. Good start. 5-9, 45. So West Indies are 9.2. The strike rate is 9.2. It's a good start by West Indies despite the loss of Brandon King. So good start with the score on 17. These two have now added 17. They have added 29. So these two have added 29. So change at the other end. Brad Evans is going to come into the attack. So Brad Evans, medium pacer, did the Dahlia. And I'm sure Hetmyer will be lining him up here now. He'll be looking to line him up. Certainly looking to line him up. West Indies 46 for 1. After 5 overs. He comes in, bowls to Hetmyer, and Hetmyer respect the first delivery, played it back down the outside of the pitch. The bowler field, and there is no run. The strategic timeout will come up after this over, I think, and we'll just play a few music during the strategic timeout. So here is Brad Evans. He's going to bowl to Shimron Etmire. He comes in round the wicket, the right-hander bowls to Etmire, and Etmire swing this down to deep mid-wicket. The fielder coming around, picks up, sends the return in. The batsman staying there, crease one more to the total, 47 for 1. He was looking to go big again there, but he probably just mistimed it as he was looking to go big. Oh, sure. So Shimron Etmire. So Shea Hope comes into strike with West Indies 47 for 1. In the final over of the power play, Brad Evans is going to come over the wicket now to bowl to the West Indies captain Shea Hope. He's in, bowls to Hope, and Hope's pull. It goes past the man at mid-on. They go for 1. He has to give chase. They come back for 2. Good running by the pair. Good running by H square. So Hope and Etmire, 8 square for the West Indies. As he pulls that, it goes high in the air. The man at mid-on runs back, but the ball plug, and they come back for 2. So 2 more to the West Indies total. The ball just out of the reach, and Brad Evans not happy, but the good thing is that West Indies gets 2 more. And so that's it now as Evans comes in. I'm happy with the West Indies power play. Bowls to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope hit this out of the screw. Oh, lovely shot by Shea Hope. Downwards towards long off again for 4. It wasn't as elegant as the previous shot that he played, but this one was brute force. This one was power. He hit it. He nailed it. It's one of those shots that you nailed it, just pure power, you know, and you know that once you hit it hard, you don't have to concentrate and worry about the gaps. It went very close to the boundary. It could have been a 6, you know, but this field at Wankili is small. 53 for 1, 2 to come in the power play. Brad Evans over the wicket, bowls to Hope, wide outside the half stump. Shea Hope allows it to go through. 54 now for 1. This umpire duly signal wide. 54 for 1. So join the Cricket Forum Members Club. The link is in the video description, or there you see patreon.com/the Cricket Forum and join the club. Oh, that was tight, you know. That was tight. I would be disappointed if I'm the bowler and that was called wide. Very disappointed. Anyway, here's Brad Evans, bowls to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope hit this high, hard. It gone down towards the field on the boundary. Who took a brilliant catch. Oh, he's running to his left and he pulled off a blinder. Oh, what a catch. Oh, that was a lovely catch. Oh, my word. So the West Indies captain have gone and the stroke of the strategic timeout. It was a lovely catch, you know. I thought it came right out of the screw. I thought it gone a long way. But no. Good catch. It was an absolute brilliant catch. Bennett is the man who take the catch. Bennett is the man who is yet to be dismissed in the tournament. So they can't dismiss him, but yet still he's taking wonderful catches. You know, probably it was a little full, of course, and maybe Shea Hope didn't get under it as much as he wanted to. But despite that, it was a good catch. West Indies 54 for 2 at the strategic timeout. Just 64 for 2 at the strategic timeout. So Ravman Powell comes to the crease. And Banana Brooks, I agree with you that it was really touch and go, that ball. Here's Brad Evans, bowls to Powell, turn it away, through backward a square leg down to the fielder, coming off the backward square leg boundary for a single. End of the power play, 55 for 2. I'll take that in the power play. Probably, if I had lost 1 wicket fewer, I would have been happier, but the 55 runs, I would take that. The West Indies batting is long. I'll definitely take the 55 runs. So, 55. Yeah, that ball to Banana Brooks, I agree with you. Probably wide, definitely. I agree with you. But nonetheless, as a West Indian, I will take it. It was a brilliant catch by Bennett at the boundary. So I thank everyone for tuning in. We appreciate you being here. Please join the Cricket Forum Members Club on Patreon. The link is in the video description. And we want to big up Gerald Music. Gerald Music for sponsoring today's show. And you can get his latest release on the digital platforms. You can get his music on Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon.com, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.com, and a wide range of Spotify, a wide range of digital platforms. So check out the latest musics from Gerald Music and check out his latest release. There's a link in the video description too that you can click on that link and pre-order. But you can check out his music on the digital platforms. West Indies goes up now to 56 for 2 as Ravman Powell gets another single. 56 for 2 West Indies. And yes, Banana Brooks, it probably not a wide. Well, I would be disappointed if I was the bowler and that was given wide off my bowling. So West Indies now, seconds now as Shimron Hetmeyer comes into strike. He will be facing the right arm leg spinner down the leg side. He pulls it away, down back with a square leg. The fielder comes across, dive, parry the balls in front of him. It runs very close to the boundary and they will come back for 2. Surely they will come back for 2. West Indies score goes up to 59 for 2. West Indies 59 for 2. What a good catch. So Kremer, the right arm leg spinner. I miscalculated. Well, 59 for 2 now as that one was worked into the onside. I miscount the score going ahead of the scoreboard. So West Indies 59 for 2 as that ball. Hetmeyer just play that ball into the onside and we go up to 59 for 2. So the right arm leg spinner comes into the attack. He's now going to bowl to Ravman Powell, the former West Indies captain. It was a good catch by Bennett, running around. So here's Kremer. Graham Kremer bowls to Powell. Powell on the front foot. Full face of the bat down to long on. 1 more to the total. 60 for 2 West Indies after 6.4 overs. 60 for 2 after 6.4 overs. Yes, and the thing is about so Hetmeyer, the man who have scored over 1,500 runs in T20 international cricket, is now on strike. Hope to add many more to it today. Can he get it up to 1,600 today? Bowls, and this one is hit high in the air. Long, hard. It's out of the ground, 6 runs. No catching that one. 66 now, West Indies. 66 now for 2 West Indies in over number 7. That was a mighty hit by Shimron Hetmeyer. And I don't think he got hold of it completely. I think it hit down towards the toe end of the bat. It never came out of the screw and it went for 93 meters. Wow, if that one had came out of the screw, it have gone over the stand. Kremer to Hetmeyer and he swings again. Hard this time. It go high in the air. The fielder is going back, but he cannot only watch it sail over his head. 6 more. West Indies move up to 72 now for 2. Oh, Hetmeyer is loving this little leg spinner here. 72 for 2 at the end of over number 7. Yo, he loves the leg spinner. What a shot by Shimron Etmaya. So he moves up to 35 from 15 deliveries. So Shimron Etmaya 35 from 15 deliveries. Ravman Powell is on 3 from 3. 4 fours and 2 sixes. And, you know, I really think that probably what Powell should be doing right now. This is my view. Just knock the ball in the gap and give Etmaya to continue. Make he keeps going. What you think about that? Knock it in the gap. Singer. You remember that innings from Shoaib Malik? He made 40-yard or 40-yard balls, 40-yard single. Never face a dot ball. And the guy in Amazon Warriors make 200 and odd because he did not face a dot ball. So probably this is what Powell should be doing now, knocking the ball in the gap and allow Shimron Etmaya to take the strike. He's forward. That's good. Yo, well played. Good soft wrist there, and they go through for a single. I love that, Powell. I love that. Look at that shot from Powell. That's sensible cricket, you know. That's called partnership batting. He realized that Etmaya is on the go. He doesn't want Etmaya to get cold. So he just, it's almost tip and run. You can see him relaxing the wrist and just taking the power out of the shot and allow the ball to drop short of the fielder, to just roll to the fielder, and Etmaya very alert to it, and they go through for the single. Raza comes in, bowls to Etmaya. Etmaya hit this high in the air. Oh, that's what I'm telling you about partnership batting. Oh, lovely 6 runs. Hopper deep mid-wicket. Etmaya moves up to 41 from 16. West Indies 79 for 2. It over number 8. It doesn't matter how you hide the ball, Raza. It will travel because Shimron Etmaya is on fire. So hiding the ball won't prevent it from traveling. Raza. So that was good. That's good partnership batting. You have to give credit where credit is due. Absolutely good partnership batting. Almost tip and run. So Etmaya this time just play that one out into the offside. No run score. Can't score off every ball. So he's looking to go hard here now and go very hard, is he? So we're going to watch now as Raza bows to Etmaya. Oh, what a lovely shot. Gone again for 6 more. Oh, you can't stop him today. Oh, you can't stop him today. Coming to your comment, Banana Brooks 85. And again, that one was really off the towing of the bat. But you can see there, he realized that he was beaten in the flight. It is Mumbai, so he hit it squarer because the boundary is shorter. Balls to Etmaya down the leg side. He pulls this away to short fine leg, and there is no run. 85 for 2. Etmaya is on 47. Wide signal though. So the score moves up to 86 for 2. I hope the wicket keeper is okay. 86 for 2. Wide signal. 2 to come in the over. 7.4 overs have been bowled. This is good from West Indies. I'll come to your comment at the end of the over, Banana Brooks. Sorry about that. 86 for 2. Sikandar Raza, the captain of Zimbabwe, comes in, bowls to Etmaya, and Etmaya swings this down towards deep mid-wicket. It's gone into the stand for 6 more. That's his 50. Brilliant 50 by Shimron Etmaya, and he punches the sky and salutes someone. West Indies 92 for 2. Shimron Etmaya 53 from 20 deliveries. 4 fours and 5 sixes. Brilliant by Shimron Etmaya. That's his wife. I saw him punching, you know, so that dropped from, who was it that dropped it? But it was that Sikandar Raza bowls to Etmaya, and he just played it into the onside, end of the over. 92 for 2, just getting a breather. That's okay. That's okay to get a breather. 8 overs gone. West Indies 92 for 2. Now it's should Powell now try to join the party, or should he tip and run again and said, over to you, Etmaya, you're going great guns? So Banana Brooks is saying, well caught. Yes, it was well caught. That earlier drop certainly enabled West Indies momentum in the power play. Yes, and it was Hetmeyer that got dropped, and you are now seeing the result of it. He's on 53 from 20 deliveries, 4 fours and 5 sixes. You know, so yes, that drop has been proven very crucial in the match thus far, but you have to take your catches. You know, we can't take them for you, so we hope that they drop many more. Banana Brooks, are you bringing the West Indies, or are you bringing, you know? Powell again just turned this to short fine leg and said, over to you, Shimran. So Powell decided to play that type of game. Well, if that's the game he's playing, then that's the game he's playing. It's carnage, of course, Banana Brook. You're saying that I should check out ESPN interview with Edmire. I will, Banana Brooks. Carnage. You're right. It's carnage. It's absolute carnage. So has Powell done the right thing here now to continue to turn over the strike to Edmire? With 8 overs gone and only 2 wickets down, should both batsmen be going hard? Or is Powell doing the right thing? Those are the type of discussion that you join the Cricket Forum Club and let's participate in. Balls to Edmire deep in his crease. Work it down to long on for a single. One more to the West Indies total. 94 for 2 now after 8.2. 94 for 2 after 8.2. Just working that one down to long on. Probably just getting a breather. And so maybe that's why Powell, it's now time for Powell to go hard, because clearly Edmire is probably want a breather for the next few overs or so. Let's watch though. As Sikandar Raza comes in now, he's not Sikandar Raza, it's Kremer, the right arm leg spinner. He's going to bowl to the West Indies batsman. Powell is in, bowls to Powell, and Powell turn crossway and slap this down to deep mid wicket for 4. It was a long up and duly dealt with as Powell pulled that down to deep mid wicket for 4. 96 for 2. 96 for 2. And, this is good batting from the West Indies, good partnership batting, very good partnership batting. Because you can see that Edmire probably just need a breather for an over. And it looks like Powell recognized that he's going to go with it. He just covers up and block the leg spinner who pitch on a good length. That ball is in the game too. 98 for 2. Sorry about that. 98 for 2. So Powell to face up now to Kremer, the right arm leg spinner. Good start this by the West Indies. Kremer bowls to Powell, and Powell again forward, ease it into the offside. Edmire turns him back, said that it is not on. The return comes in. West Indies remain at 98 for 2. 1 to come in over number 9. Yes, you can see that he needs a breather. You can see that he definitely needs a breather. And I think that's what he said to Powell. Just give me a little breather. Just give me a chance to just catch back my breath. I know that you have been playing and giving me the strike, but give me a chance to catch back my breath. So that's good communication from the West Indies. Bowl to Powell, and Powell, the bails is whipped off. There's a peel, but I think his foot is grounded. Let's watch. Are they going to go upstairs for it? The bails is whipped off, but Powell taking up the bails himself, giving it to the keeper. I think his foot is grounded. The umpires are coming together. Oh, it's the end of the 9th over. The leg break pitch and turns. Yes, I think his foot is always grounded. So what is happening there? Okay, it's the end of the over. So that's that. So that's that. That's that. We need not worry. Is Edmire going to be on strike? Who is going to bowl to him? Because he's in fine figure, and what we need is to see Edmire on strike. It's Sikandar Raza. So I hope that he has gotten the breather now. He's delaying the game to make sure that he gets the breather. That's okay. That's okay. Slow it down. Raza to Edmire, 6 over long on. Oh, back of a length. And Edmire hit it for 6 over long on. He moves up now to 60. This is good from the West Indies. Good from the West Indies. It was back of a length, and he hit it over long on for 6. Lovely shot. Oh, good going from Edmire here now. He's on 60. West Indies 104 for 2 in over number 10. Wow. He's seconds now. Raza bowls to him down the leg side. He looks to swing. He misses out. Will White signal? Yes, the signal comes. 105 for 2. It was down the leg side. He looks to swing. Misses. Goes through to the keeper. White signal. So, wow. Good going here by the West Indies batsman. Very, very good going. You have to appreciate it. Wow. Oh, long may this continue. 105 for 2. Raz around the wicket, bowls to it, my outside the half stump. He cuts it away, down backward of point, it going out towards the boundary. The fielder gives up the chase, 4 runs. Oh, Sikandar Raza was... There's no way the fielder could get to that ball. Sikandar Raza not happy with the effort of the fielder. We are happy. West Indies fans are happy with the effort. 109 for 2. Wetmire moves up to 64. That ball was miles away from the fielder. Or he just... Let me tell you what is happening, Sikandar Raza. Your fielder is so entertained by Shimron Etmire that they want more of the same. It's nothing more than that, Sikandar Raza. He's well entertained. Raza around the wicket, bowls to Etmire off the back foot this time. He strokes it down more forward of square. This time it goes straight to the fielder, a singer. 1 more to the total, 110 for 2. 110 for 2. So Etmire now becomes the leading West Indies batsman in the tournament. Before this match, Shea Hope was ahead of him. So he's on 198. 2 more will make him the 3rd batsman. Lovely delivery, loud appeal. Not out, said the umpire. That one was quick. They're going to check it. It looks straight to me. Will they check it? They talk to Raza, the keeper. They're having a long discussion about it. The keeper... Let's see what they see. 6 seconds. They go with it. It looks straight to me, but we'll check it and see what happened here. Definitely check it and see. Probably sliding down. Hopefully it's sliding down. But we'll check and see. Inside edge. That looks to be an inside edge. Good decision by the umpire. Good decision by the umpire. Inside edge. Ah, what you talking about, out Banana Brooks? What you talking about, out Banana Brooks? Come on, Banana Brooks. What you talking about, out? Oh, you said that. Yeah. What you talking about, out Banana Brooks? Not out. What is out Banana Brooks? Inside edge. Inside edge. Good decision by the umpire. Very good decision by the umpire. Banana Brooks talking about out. Banana Brooks, you're lucky you're a member of the Cricket Forum Club. Else I'll definitely put you into timeout. So, definitely put you into timeout. You're lucky. Yeah, if you're not, you're calling down dismissal on the West Indies team, Banana Brooks. I'm getting the impression that you're not back in the West Indies team. You're now in a Banana Brooks. The big inside edge. The ball would have missed leg stump nonetheless. And Banana Brooks is saying that out. Eh? Banana Brooks. I know you to be a fan of the West Indies team, but it appears that today you're bringing Zimbabwe. Well, if you're not a club member, you would have been put in timeout. Raza balls to Powell down the pitch. He drives down to long on. 1 more to the score. West Indies move up to 111 for 2. Powell moves up to 10. The Wonder Kid, Shimron Etmire, and 65 comes into strike. And that breather would have helped West Indies a lot. It have helped him now to just get a breather. Final delivery of over number 10. He's around the wicket, bowls to Etmire off the back foot. He cuts it away. Down to backward point, it goes into the boundary for 4 more. Oh, lovely shot by Shimron Etmire. They cannot stop them today. How are you going to stop Shimron Etmire today? He moves up to 69 as West Indies move up to 115 for 2 after 10 overs. Etmire and 69 from 25 deliveries. Get this, 6 sixes and 6 fours. Powell is on 10 from 11. Have it 1-4. Lovely going by the West Indies. Banana Brooks talking about out. Banana Brooks. Oh, Banana Brooks. Yeah. Lovely comment. Yeah. So you agree with me, therefore, Banana Brooks, that Powell is playing the game situation. No need to disrupt the partnership by exposing a new batter. Good point there. Yeah, yes. So just take the singles, give Shimron Etmaya the strike, let him continue as long as he can, you know. Yes, and he's hitting everything out of the screw. So what will be his approach now at the start of over number 12? Should he do the same thing? I would think so too. I would think so. Well, if he gets a long up like the long up that he got and pulled through mid-wicket for 4, he has to do that. But not. There are 2 particular singles that I saw Rovman Powell took, and he swings and miss at the leg break from Kremer. Yeah, and just I was about to say that there are 2 particular singles that I saw that he took were of good deliveries, and it's almost tip and run to get Etmaya back on strike. But this time now he swings at a big booming leg break and it goes through to the keeper. Kremer bowls to Powell, who gave himself room and played it out into the offside, down to the field on the cover boundary, and said, over to you, big man. Shimron Etmaya. West Indies 116 for 2. Good going here by Shimron, you know. Good going. Good going by the West Indies. 116 for 2. We are in over number 12. 11, sorry. Ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha. A Robin West Indies and over. I'm probably not better than Banana Brooks now. So Etmaya on strike. He's on 69. Kremer is sweating in his pants. Ho, 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 ho. He's a right-arm leg spinner. Graham Kremer comes in, bowls to Etmaya, and he hit this high, hard, down towards the man at backward square leg, rolls to him. For a moment, I thought it was in the air, but it was along the ground. So 1 more to the total, 117 for 2, but he went for the 6 there, but it got the bottom edge. 117 for 2. 117 for 2. Is that Etmaya's family? Kremer to bowl to Powell, and Powell gets one and hit high in the air straight. It gone a long way. The fielder comes around, picks it up, and they will come back for 2. So that was back of a length, and he hit it straight over the bowler head, down towards long on, but it was not right out of the screw. So it bunks away, and the fielders at long off and long on had an opportunity, comes around. One of them picks it up, sends the return in, and by that time Powell was back for 2. West Indies goes up to 119 for 2 in over number 11. He's blowing very hard. Probably that's why he missed out those 2 balls. And Powell just played this one into the onside. There is no run. 119 for 2. 119 for 2 West Indies. They're showing you the wide range of shots that Shimron Etmaya played. 119 for 2. 1 delivery to come in over number 11. Kremer comes in, bowls to Powell, and Powell drives. Just ease it down to long on for another single. At the end of the over, West Indies 120 for 2 after 11. Shimron Etmaya is not out on 70 from 26 deliveries. 6 and 6 fours. And with him, Rovman Powell, 14 from 16 deliveries, playing that anchor role, West Indies. 120 for 2, the batsmen to go. Brandon King made 9 from 12. Sheo made 14 from 12. So the 2 openers have gone. And so it was 54 for 2 when these 2 came together. 54 for 2. So they have added now 66. Oh, hit another. Oh gosh, I thought it was replay. I thought it was another 6, but they were showing some replay. So these, when you take away 54 from 120, so these 2 have added 66. So good partnership. You know, so they're, yeah, that's your bats in partnership. So although Rovman Powell is just on 12, the partnership is 64, and that is crucial. So 120 for 2, 14 is Rovman Powell, 70 for Shimron Etmaya. So Evans comes back into the attack. He picked up the wicket of Shea Hope. 1 over, 1 for 9. Brad Evans. He's a veteran, you know. Oh, it seems to be that Brad Evans have been playing for Zimbabwe from the time I was born. He's over the wicket down the leg side. White signal, 121 for 2. As Powell looked to clip that away down the leg side. It appears to me, it appears that Brad Evans have always been playing for Sri Lanka. Always been having a good playing for Sri Lanka. Sorry, for Zimbabwe. Sorry. Yeah, so watch this now from Brad Evans. He comes in now over the wicket, bowls to Powell. Powell tip and run and goes through for the single. Just caressing it out into the offside. One more to the total, 122 for 2. You know, schoolboy cricket in Jamaica have started, and we encourage you to go out and watch the games. On Saturday, we live stream the match between Clarendon College and, remind me, Banana Brooks, Clarendon College and who? Mayday High School. Mayday High School made 230 odd. They did not choose to declare. Clarendon College responded, but the match was a drawn match. I think Clarendon College lost 3 wickets. One of their batsmen made 60 odd, so they were up something like about 90 odd for 3. And Evans bowls to Hetmeyer. Hetmeyer hit this a mile in the air and it's dropped. It took so long to come down that the fielder lost concentration. I hope they come back for 2. And Evans is not happy. And the Zimbabwe coaching staff is not happy. But that ball came down with some heat on it. You're not you cannot catch those, man. Do you call that a drop? It went so far in the air. And they are bowling the slower delivery. It was a half cutter. Hetmeyer hit it. It went a mile in the air. It went straight up. And the fielder dropped it on the boundary. Did it go into the boundary? Or it was in the lights. He had a problem. It went high. Bowls to Powell. And Powell hit this away down to fine leg. Oh, it came off the pad and goes to the man at short fine leg. And that's a singer. So leg by. No chance at all. It burst through his hand. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, so good going. 124 for 2 in over number 11. West Indies needs to keep going here. Let's watch now as he comes in now. Bowls outside the half stump. Hetmeyer looks to slap it. Bottom edge it to wide mid-off. They go through for another run. 125 for 2. Don't worry. The 6s and the 4s soon start coming again. Don't worry. Important thing here is that no dot ball. No dot ball. At what score did they drop Hetmeyer the first time? Because I think he was probably on about 6. And then they drop him on 70. So could he have another 64 here? It will be exhilarating. Would it be? It certainly would be. So Brad Evans is going to bowl. We are over number 12. 2 to come. Bowls to Powell. And Powell whip this away nonchalantly over deep mid-wicket. Second tier. 6 runs. Oh, what a shot by Ravman Powell. Oh, it's a half helicopter, half whip, half flick. I could say a 1/3 helicopter. Let's see, is it the full helicopter? No, it's a 1/3 helicopter. It's a 1/3 whip. It's a 1/3 flick. So there's a bit of Mohinder Singh Dhoni, a bit of Azharuddin, and a bit of Jeffrey Dujan in that shot. Lovely shot by Ravman Powell. 131 now for 2. As Brad Evans comes in to the right-hander. He's on 21. He comes in, bowls to Powell, and Powell look to pull. Bottom edge it back down the outside of the pitch. The bowler field and is followed through. End of over number 12. At the end of over number 12, West Indies 131 for 2 with Ravman Powell on 21 from 20, 1614. Shimran Hetmeyer on 72 from 28, 6 sixes, 6-4. West Indies asked to take first strike. 131 for 2 at the end of over number 12. Yes. So, Banana Brooks, I really enjoy the conversation. Yes, Banana Brooks, I saw your comments, you know. It was a super power flick from Powell. That's true. Yeah, you're right on top of it. It was the same. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Banana Brooks. I didn't realize that it was the same fielder that dropped the catch. And is it he coming on to bowl now? Is it Myers who dropped the catch? And is it he who's coming on to bowl? Yeah, 115 off 10 is a massive platform. Comes in now, bowls to Etmire. He starts with a wide. 132 now. And look, we are after the last 2 overs, we have scored 15 runs. So that is 16 runs. So that is 8 runs per over. It's not bad. It's not bad, but you with 8 wickets in the hut, 8 overs to go. No, it's not him coming on to bowl. We need to go and look at order. We definitely need to go and look at order. And Banana Brooks. This is played away by Etmire down to backward point for 4 more. That will take him up to 76, and West Indies now to 136 for 2. This is yes, correct. DRS, that's what it is for. Yes, Banana Brooks. So you're being neutral. You're being neutral today. I hear you. I hear you, Banana Brooks. You're being neutral. I hear you, boss. I hear you. So I want to thank all the club members. But just like Banana Brooks, you can also comment too, you know. So I want to thank all the club members. Thanks, Banana Brooks. Short, pulled away, down towards long on. The fielder comes in. 1 more to the total. That looks a tired shot from Shimran Etmire. It looks a little tired. Probably now it's time for Etmire to tip and run and let Powell play some ever shots. Do you think so? I think it was a brilliant shot. Yes, I agree with you, Banana Brooks. Superb power flick from Powell. Yeah, it's probably time now for Etmire to take a breather for the next 2 overs. Maybe it's time for him to tip and run and just collect back. It's a long time, you know. He's batting as he's playing some power shot. And Powell looks to pull this down to deep back with a square leg into the gap. Both fielders cannot get there. 4 runs. 141 for 2. Powell moves up to 25. And this is it's good partnership batting here. Good partnership batting. Yeah, because in my opinion, it's now time. I think Etmire is a little tired. The break will come up at 14 overs, so you'll get a look extended breather. So in the meantime, I think that Powell should be playing the power game and Etmire should be hitting the gaps and giving Powell the strike. He's hit this powerfully down to long off. The man on the boundary stopped it from going into the boundary. 1 more to the total. 142 for West Indies. 2 to come. Etmire is on 77. He hit that hard, you know. It was flat. He hit it hard, but it was straight to the fielder. You know, to the right or to the left of him, it would have gone into the boundary. Although he did have to move to his left a little. Let's watch now as 142 for 2. Myers comes in now to bowl to Etmire. He's round the wicket, bowls to Etmire. Wide signal. 143 for 2. 2 to Davis to come in over number 13. So that was wide. Myers running from... Is he running from it here? 12 runs off this over so far. So after 2 overs where it went for 16, 16 runs off 2 overs, this over now has gone for 12. So without much brutality on the 2 fours, 1 from Etmire, 1 from Powell. Myers to Etmire just eased that into the offside. Well done. You can see that he's taking a breather. He just eased that into the offside. He's batting for the break. He's batting for the strategic timeout. He's probably going to sit on his haunches, get a drink, towel down, which I want to encourage you to towel down because you need to keep the sweat. You must wear a sweatband and just mop off your brow, prevent the sweat from coming into your eyes. That's how I look at it. You know? So, but you need to keep sweat. As Myers bowls to Powell, and Powell hit this high and hard. He connects, and it gone a long way for 6 more. Oh, 150 up for West Indies after 13 overs. What a shot by Ravban Powell. Brutality at its best. This over went for 19 runs. Oh, 150 for 2, 19 runs. The over went for. Evans, Dean Evans, 1 over for 19 runs. West Indies 150 for 2. So after the 11th and 12th overs combined went for 16. This one went for 19. And West Indies is on the charge again. I'll run through the West Indies batting card for you quickly. There's not a lot. Brandon King was the first to go. He was caught on the deep backward square leg boundary after bowling of Ngavara for 9. He faced 12 balls and 1 6. And Shea Hope was the next to go. He was caught Bennett on the deep long on boundary, making a lot of work to his left, then diving to take a catch. Good thing though, both West Indies batsmen were out in the deep, looking to hit sixes, and you can't complain about that. He went for 14 of 12 deliveries, he hit 2 fours. But since then, that second wicket went with the score on 54. But since then, Powell and Etmire have added 54, 154, so they've added 96 runs. They've added 96 runs. Yes, 96 runs. And they came together with 1 delivery remaining in another single now to Etmire. So they have added 97 runs, 151 for 2. So they came together at 1 delivery left in the 6th over and 13 overs have bowled. So 7.1, 43 balls. So they have added 96 runs in 43 balls. You know, so good going here by the West Indies batsmen. Is that another 6? Oh, no. 151 for 2. Powell comes into strike. Etmire playing this now. Just tip and running and looking for the break. And Powell swings this high in the air. Gone for 6 more. Oh, what an innings this by these 2 West Indies batsmen. That is batting at the very best. The 100 partnership is up. And if you understand cricket, you know what is going on. When Powell just came to the crease, he was giving Etmire the strike. Etmire is now tired and playing for the breather. So what Etmire is doing, he's just easing the ball in the gap and giving Powell the strike, and Powell is playing the power game. Brilliant from the West Indies here. Balls to Powell again, down the leg side. Wide will be signal. Let's see. Waiting on the umpire. Yes, wide signal, 158 for 2. This is partnership batting at its very best. This is partnership batting at its very best. So after this over, they have added 104, as I said, from 51 deliveries. So West Indies, good from these 2. Powell is on 36. Down the leg side, he works this away, down towards fine leg. They run hard for the first one. They'll come back for 2, surely. They are back for 2, comfortable. West Indies go up to 160 for 2. 160 for 2 with 3 deliveries to come in over number 14. If it's a West Indies that calls the strategic timeout, I would recommend that they don't call it. If it is not compulsory, don't call it. That would be my position. Or, well, Zimbabwe will definitely call if it is theirs. But if it's the West Indies, you can't have 2 batsmen going so good and then to call the strategic timeout. There's no need for it. But maybe it's out of our hands. I must find out. Balls to Powell and he hit the side in the air. It peels away. Over third man down to the boundary for 4. He moves up to 44. 44 is now West Indies 164 for 2. Oh, it was pitched up. He was looking to hit it out of Mumbai. It peels off the outside edge. But because you have gone so hard, there can't be fielders everywhere. And it bonks just inside the boundary. Has it gone for 6? It looks to bonk just inside the boundary. We'll check it. They will check it again. Powell is on 44. What was the signal? I don't see. Comes in, bowls to Powell, and he pulls. And it gone away down to fine leg for 4 more. So he moves up now. That is umpire signal 1 above the shoulder. He moves up now to 48. 48, 1 delivery to come. And that's what I'm saying. If it's time for the strategic timeout, I've not checked the tournament's rule, but I know that they generally take that 14 overs. But I've seen matches where it had not been taken. If it is the West Indies who's to take it, they should not take it. You don't need a break. These 2 are playing it well. Ed Meyer is getting enough rest to go hard in another overtime. So you don't need to, and Powell just dab this into the offside and they go through for a single. The return comes in at the striker's end as he made it. So there's no celebration. One more, 169 for 2 after 14. So it appears that they're going to take the strategic timeout. Yes, they're taking it. So during the taking the strategic timeout, I'll just take a quick break and I'll be back for the very first delivery off the break. But just need to rest the larynx a little. Oh, sorry. Oh, my Lord. I never realized that I was on mute. My apology for that. I was here talking. I never realized that I was on mute because I muted while I was playing the music. So, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. I was talking. Oh, so since you have joined me, Etmai have gone and Rutherford has come to the crease. And I was saying that what a good partnership it was. Because when Powell just came to the crease, he was easing the ball into the gap and allowing Etmai to attack. And as soon as Etmai apparently becomes tired, then the reverse happened. Etmai was easing the ball in the gap and allowed Powell to attack. So Rutherford has faced 3 balls. He has scored 3 singles. West Indies 180 for 3. And I was saying that between now and the end of the innings, we need at least 10 sixes, which would have pushed us, 10-6 alone would push us up to 240. I don't think we should get less than 240. If we get those 10 sixes, we're going to get 260. But I would like 10 sixes. Raza to Powell, and that's the first of one. There's no catching this unless it's in the crowd at deep long on. He moves up to 57. Brutality there. Strong, muscle. 186 for 3, 9 more. I need 9 more sixes. In between the singles and the fours, I need 9 more sixes, and that will take us to 260. Yes, it's dropped in the crowd. Raza comes in, bows to Powell, full toss. Raza dropped the catch, hit it powerfully back to him. I hope he has not injured himself. He's down on his haunches. Powell is asking him if he's okay. 187 for 3. It was a full toss and it hit straight hard back to him. He's still holding his hands. Hope nothing wrong with him. Full toss. Played with a straight bat powerfully. He looks to take the catch and the ball hit him down. He looks to take the catch, but the force of the ball pushed him back as the catch dropped. And he dropped on his haunches. It was hit powerfully. We hope that he's okay. So the medics is out. The medics are out. I really hope that he's okay. It is his left hand, so at least it is not his bowling hand. That is good news. But you never want anyone to get injured. Why he didn't just sight the ball and let us get 4 more? Just joking. Just joking. Just joking. It's a drop. It's a dolly. He should have caught it. It hit straight to him. It was hit with real power though, bull force. You know, real power, real bull force. It was hit to him with. You know. So what it's a drop catch. It will go down as a drop catch. Definitely will go down as a drop catch. So thank you, Banana Brooks, and I really appreciate that. And this is what club members do. And thank all the club members who are here. We appreciate you. So you're saying that the highest score in the tournament thus far is 235. Sri Lanka made 225 also. All right. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate that. That was powerfully struck. 187. It's still 27 deliveries remaining. And in all honesty, as a West Indian fan, I'd be disappointed if we don't get 2 runs per delivery from here, which would put us up to 54. And when you had 187 to 54, you're going to get 240, 241. Yes, but if I get the 9 sixes that I asked for, it will push us up to 260. So really and truly, I'm looking at 260. I really want us to get up to 260. I really want us to get us up to 260. That's okay, Banana Brooks. You mean that I was muted? All right, thank you. That's really appreciated. We thank you very much. I really would hope that we'll go up to 260. So check out Gerald Music for the latest release from Gerald Music. Discover new albums. Thank you for sponsoring this T20, these T20 live watch along. You can get his music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon.com, YouTube.com, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So nice gesture there from Powell and Raza. No malice intended. So there's a short third man. And then, oh, it's a left-hander batting. So I'll give you the feel now. I can tell you that there is a backward point and a short fine leg. Raza is going to come round the wicket now to bowl to Rutherford. Back of a length, he cuts it away down to backward point straight to the fielder. A singer. One more to the total. Powell on 58 comes into strike. Rutherford is on 4 from 4. Rutherford probably just taking his time to get going here. So it has been brutality from Rovman Powell. He's on 58 from 32. He's on strike. What a wonderful partnership between him and Shimron Hetmyer. Raza is round the wicket to Powell. And Powell swings and miss. Wide signal should be. Let's see. That was wide. No, that ball. I think that was a wide. Not because the batsman swing with so much venom. So here is Raza. He's round the wicket now. Bowls to Powell. And Powell hit this down to the ground, down towards long on. The fielder comes across, picked up. A singer there. One more to the total. And the score goes up to 189 for 3. I want to put this on the table. And Banana Brooks, you can respond. And other club members. I know that just like in the live chat, most of the persons in the live chat don't really. Free hit. Free hit. That was a no ball. So it's 190 for 3. There's also silent club members, you know, Banana Brooks, who don't like, you know, who they just prefer to remain silent and they support you silently. Please hit the thumbs up button. 190 for 3. Free hit here now. Raza to Rutherford. This could get Rutherford going, you know. Bowl to Rutherford. And Rutherford slap this through the covers down to the boundary for 4. 194 now for 3. 4 overs to go. 24 deliveries. We need 9 sixes from those 24 deliveries. I'm still keeping that in mind. 194 for 3 after 16 overs. I was making the point that the breaking play benefited Zimbabwe. I'm not talking the strategic timeout. That definitely do, because they got the wicket of Hetmyer. Hetmyer would have gone, Hetmyer would have been probably 100 and odd by now. But the breaking play just now, and I think that's why those 2 deliveries went for singers and there was a dot ball. Thankfully, the no ball, and then we slapped it for 4. So, Raza 3 overs have gone for 52. 194 for 3. So 14 fours and 12 sixes in the innings. I really want us to get up to 21 sixes. Please. Please, Rovman. Please, Sherfain. Please, Muzarabani is going to come back into the attack now. Blessings. His 2 overs have gone for 10 runs. They have not gotten a wicket. Muzarabani has replaced Shamar Joseph in the Pakistan Super League. There are conflicting reports about why he has done that. But there's one underlying theme. But they have been conflicting report. It's the same field that we have seen in the tournament. Morazana bowls to Powell. He helps it down to deep backward square leg and he's out. Back of a length and he helped it on its way down to deep backward square leg. He probably didn't hit it as hard as he should. It just a help. Back of a length. He's gone for 59. Well played, Rovman Powell. Probably should have hit it. He helps it. Yeah, you saw there that he helps it instead of hit it. And the fielder almost overrun it, but he clings on. Yeah, he just help it instead of hit it. You'll see in the replay. Good knock. 59 from 35 delivers a strike rate of 169. Good partnership with Shimron Hetmyer. That partnership was high-class batting. And so, good knock from Rovman Powell. 59 he made. Good knock. Very, very good knock. Very, very good knock. We really appreciate that. So it's over to the rest of the batsmen, them coming in. Yeah. I really think if you look back at it, he helped it. He didn't hit it. And the truth is, in batting, and if you bat, you know that sometimes the ball is not there to be hit. You have to help it. But I still think that he could have muscled it a little. I'm not taking away from the wonderful knock. It was a brilliant innings. Yeah. So Blessings comes in, bowls to Shepherd. Shepherd pulls all along the ground, straight to that man at deep backward square leg for a single. 195 now for 4. Sometimes you cannot really get the full blood. I just saw the shot there again. He helped it. But in helping it, could he have just muscled it some more with a dip of the wrist or you see it there? He just helped it. He just pivoted. And it probably never came right out of the screw. Probably if it had came out of the screw, it would have sailed into the stand. But it's cricket. It happens, But good knock. Rutherford just steered this away down to backward point for another single. 196 now for 4. This is already a good score, This is already a good score. 196 for 4. But we need to get more. We need to get many, many more. Join the Cricket Forum TCF Members Club and become a part of the conversation. And those members who are tuning in, we look forward to hear from you too. We have been hearing from Banana Brooks, but we all know that members are sometimes just, they don't like to type. They support, but they don't like to type. Down the leg side, let's see if wide is going to be signal. Wide signal, it does. 197 for 4 now. 3 deliveries to come in over number 17. What an innings this by the West Indies. Big, big innings this by the West Indies, man. Oh, what a day. We heard that there's snow in New York. And I hope that this innings is warm in the hearts of the persons in New York. Would love to hear from some persons in New York. This must be warm in them. Blessing Muzarabani, the tall, lanky fast bowler from Sri Lanka, bowls to Rutherford, to Shepherd, should say, who steered this down to his counterpart, Ngavara, on the boundary, and they go through for a single. He got the return wrong, but they stay on 1. What Ngavara is talking about? You got the return wrong. The ball just slipped out of your hand. 198 for 4 West Indies after 16.4. Blessing Muzarabani is going to continue. So he's going to bowl now to Shafin Rutherford, the left-hander, with West Indies 198 for 4. The right-arm seamer. He's over the wicket, bowls to Rutherford, and Rutherford cuts powerfully down to backward point for 4. The West Indies 200 is up. Congratulations. I'm sure Blunder Factory. Oh, there's a smile on Blunder Factory face. Oh, lovely to see from Blunder Factory. A right smile on his face. Well done, Blunder Factory. Good, 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 good. He cuts that away for 4. And Blunder Factory have gotten this team to be peaking at the right time, and he should be given a lot of credit for that, A lot of credit for getting this team to peak at the right time. It appears so. And that's why more and more persons are beginning to believe. The latest is Lawrence Rowe, and we also hear Michael Clark, the former Australian captain. 102 for 4. Blessings bowls to Rutherford, who pulls this over deep mid-wicket. Let's see it gone into the stand. 8 more sixes to go. That's 2 of the 10 that I've asked for. So 208 for 4 at the end of 17. 208 for 4 at the end of 17. What talk about? So they're just showing some, I don't know what they're showing. Zimbabwe slower balls tonight. But they have disappeared. That's what they are, 208 for 4. So they must have disappeared. A few slower balls have gotten a wicket, may have gotten wickets, yes. But at 208 for 4 after 17 overs, it means then that majority of the slower balls that they bowled have disappeared. So below 115, the strike rate is 100. And above 115, it is 148. Well, it still disappeared. At 208 for 4, no matter what statistics you come up with, the bowling has disappeared. Coming to you, Banana Brooks. Let's take this over and then I come to you. Yorker dug out by Shepherd. Rutherford calls him through. The return comes in at the non-strikers end. Rutherford, Shepherd dived and they get through for the single. 209 for 4. Well done, Rutherford, by calling him through. Darren Sammy doesn't want to see his big fast bowler diving at this stage in the game with West Indies in such a good position. Good Yorker though by Brad Evans and they call him through. So he was saying, why are you diving at this stage in the game? Probably doesn't want to see his big fast bowler diving. I understand. Probably I would not want to either. So let's watch now. 209 for 4. Round the wicket comes Evans. Bowl to Rutherford. He cuts it away down to backward point. Straight to the fielder this time. Straight to the fielder. We're going to watch now as Evans is over the wicket. He bowls to Shepherd and Shepherd swings and misses and the ball took him in the region of the family jewel, but no damage done. So the score remains at 210 for 4 with 3 deliveries to go in over number 18. This has been a big effort by the West Indies. You know, I want them to walk off the pitch and talk about West Indies make 20 runs too short. Do that now. Do that. Do that. Evans comes in now to bowl to Shepherd, back of a length, quicker. Shepherd pulls and miss. Lovely bowling this, you know. That's very, very good bowling as he looks to pull and miss. Join the conversation on patreon.com by clicking on the link in the video description and going to the stream. We're going to watch Evans now. 210 for 4. He comes in, bowls to Shepherd, and Shepherd connects. Oh, out I said, he connects. And when he connects, it goes over long off for 6. Long on for 6. Oh, lovely from Shepherd. He connects and it's sailed away. So that's 3 out of the 10. 7 from 13 deliveries. It's going to be hard, but I really want 7 more. Really would love 7 more 6s here. West Indies really motoring now. I think we're going to get the 240, but I really want 260. I want a statement win. Shepherd, he seconds as Evans comes into him. A Yorker, he dug it out, and Rutherford keeps the strike this time because Rutherford said, I want to keep the strike. 216 for 4 at the end of 18. 216 for 4 at the end of 18. 216, 24 from the next 2 will carry us to 2. So we are going at exactly 12 runs and over now. Yeah, 216. 12 times 18 is 216. Oh, exactly. I never realized. We are going at exactly. So check out the latest music from Gerald Music. Discover new album by clicking on the link in the video description. You can also check out his music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube.com, Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, on a wide cross-section of digital platforms. Thanks to Gerald Music for sponsoring the T20 World Cup live watch-alongs. We appreciate you very much. Thanks for your sponsorship, sir. So, Ngavara with his final over bowl, a Yorker to Rutherford, which he dugs out to the man on the backward point boundary and they get a single. So 1 more to the total. Don't worry, we are going to get 240. The bowler is allowed to bowl good deliveries. So we are not worried about that. But we're going to hit some more 6s. Trust me, we are going to hit some more 6s before this finish. I only get 3 of the 10 that I had asked for. I only got 3, but I think that we are going to get some more. I think we'll definitely get at least 5 more. 5 more, I think so. There will be some carnage here. N. Guevara, the left arm seamer over the wicket. Rutherford, sorry, Shepherd cut this away. We'll watch and see if this is the first one. Oh, yes, it is. 6 dot over backward point. It was back of a length and he cuts it away over backward point for 6. So 4 gone now. I still need 6 more. So 4 gone. Deliberately uppercut. He went for it. 4 gone. 6 more needed off these last 10 deliveries. It will be carnage if that happened. Oh, sure. What a carnage. Can you imagine 6 sixes off 10 deliveries? It's absolute carnage. The score, though, is 223 for 4. So there's a short third man, there's a backward point on the boundary, there's a sweep on the cover boundary, there's a long off, there's an extra cover. Those are the 5 on the offside. They're making some adjustment to the field. There's a long on and there's a deep mid wicket. So they're going to bowl wide outside the half stump. There's a short fine leg. He comes in, bowl outside the half stump. Shepherd connects. And if Shepherd connects, what happened? 6 over long off. So that's 5 from the 10. 5 more to go. Can we do it? Can West Indies do this? Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. 5 gone out of the 10. 5 gone out of the 10. I need 5 more. I need 5 more. 5, 6 from 7, from 5, 6 from over the delivers. 9 will be carnage, though, you know. Will be absolute carnage. So 229 for 4. N. Guevara. He chooses to come round the wicket. Ball. So Shepherd, he goes again high in the air. I don't know if he connects well this time. The ball is coming down the field. A seconds under it. Dropped the. Oh, he took the catch. That's okay. That's okay. Damage done. 21 from 10 deliveries. Damage done. We're okay. We'll accept that. We'll accept that. And Guevara is in a little trouble here. I have nothing wrong with that. 5 of the West. Who's the other West Indies batsman to out? Edmire. All 5 West Indies batsmen have been out caught on the boundary. And you have to appreciate that. All 5. All 5. They got out trying to hit 6s. This is T20 cricket. And the vast majority of T20 cricket matches are won by the team that hit the most boundaries. The more boundaries in the match. Sorry, 2 more. The vast majority of T20 matches, 90% are won by the teams that hit the more boundaries in the match. So you have to appreciate that. You have to appreciate that. So Banana Brooks is saying that I think the TV was showing how the slow balls have been successful and that the pace bowlers have not mixed it up at times. Well, they can show anything. Look at the score, Banana Brooks, and that's what I said. 229 for 5 with 8 deliveries to go and a lot of batting left. Rutherford is at the crease. Jason Olders just joined him. You have a man named Matthew Ford to come. Who I think are the fastest. Is Matthew Ford as the fastest T20 50 for West Indies? You know? So you have a man named Matthew Ford to come. You have a man named Gudakesh Moti to come. You know, those men just beat ball, you know. They just beat ball. They just beat ball. So, Banana Brooks, yes, I appreciate it, but I'm telling you, Banana Brooks, we just have beat ball till this done, so they can show anything they want. What I know is that ball beat. But my friend, are you alone? I get the banter, you know. Maybe that's why the other person's afraid to comment. The other members afraid to comment. But they are generally silent listeners. So, despite the wicket, 13 gone out of the over, and we had said minimum 12. So, 2 deliveries to come. We already passed the minimum. Wickets doesn't matter at this time. You know, if all that it are 6 and out, it's all right. That's good for me. But I need a 6. I need a 6 off one of these 2 deliveries. N. Guevara to Older pulls away down to deep mid wicket straight to the man. So he's off the mark. If that was in the gap, it would have been 4. So 14 out of the over. Rutherford, please, beg you a 6. Or Ngavara, beg you a no ball. Something like that. Beg you a 6 or beg you a no ball. 230 for 5. 230 for 5. What a chase this will be. You know, a big win here will put India under immense pressure. Yeah. Yeah, a big win will put India under immense pressure. Because this net run rate with a big win is almost like 1 point. Ngavara, the left arm seam over the wicket, balls to Rutherford with his high in the air, gone for 6. Oh, thank you. I asked for it and I got it. So 3-6 from the over. So can we get 4 6s out of this last over now? Am I greedy? Of course I am greedy. Oh, I wish for 6-6, but I've asked for 10 and I've got 6 out of the 10 thus far. So I wouldn't mind getting the 4. I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. I would love getting the 4-6. I'd asked for 10. I've got 6 out of the 10. Yeah, it was what 33 deliveries were remaining when I asked for 10 6s. Now 27 of those deliveries have been bowled and I've got 6 of those 6s. So let's see. 236 for 5. And I always said that if we get the 10 6s, we get 260. So we have got the 6 of those. So should we get those 4 6s in this last over, we'll get up to the 260. And that will put a lot of pressure, not only on Zimbabwe, but India. With every 6 hit, India heart sunk. Muzawabame goes to Older. That's the first one. Dead straight down the ground. So that's the first one. 3 to come. 3 to come. 3 more to come. 242 for 5. Dead straight. Is that possible though? Is that possible? Can Older hit 4 6s in this over? Oh, this West Indies team. More purses are beginning to believe now, you know. More purses. It's not only Blunder Factory that believes. It's not only Shea Hope that believes. It's not only Lawrence Rowe that believes. It's not only Michael Clark that believes. But the entire cricketing world, I think, is beginning to believe. That's the second one. Older nails it. Over deep mid-wicket, 6 more. 248 for 5. This nice. Whoa. This nice. Wow. 2 more 6s. 2 more 6s. And I've gotten the 10. I would have gotten 10 6s after the last 33 deliveries. I would have got up to 260. Oh, look at the pain on that man face in the orange shirt behind the man in the green shirt. As I said that, some persons in Jamaica would be laughing at that, you know. He's caught. He's caught. Wide slow delivery. That's okay, Older. You have done your job. 13 from 3. Can't ask some more. 13 from 4, right? 13 from 4. Can't ask some more. 2 6 and out. That's all right. If Matthew Ford give us 2 6 and out, we all right, don't? Cool, Older. Well played, man. Big not. Big innings, that, in a man. In the context of the game, that's a big innings. 12 from 4, 2 6 and out. That's big. Yeah, man. Sorry, I robbed your single, Older. 13 from... The thing about it, if he had left the ball, it would have been a wide ball. But it's all right. It's in the momentum. It's all right, man. No problem, Lazy Older. Well played. Good knock. So good knock that from Lazy Older. 248 for 6. 19.3 overs. 8 6s. You have 8 6s after the last 30 deliveries. Can you imagine that? That's carnage, you know. 8 6s after the last 30 deliveries. 8 6s after the last 30 deliveries. That's a 6 every 3.5 ball on average. If you could, if you know, there's a half ball in cricket, but you understand. I hope he doesn't come to try ramp anything now, you know. I hope he just put his foot down the ground and hit the ball for 6, you know. No reverse scoop, no ramp. We have not seen any of that in a match of 4, so don't bother with that. Just hit 2 6s and I'd have met my target. I would have collect. Blessings bowls to 4th, swing it down to deep mid wicket, a singer. So these two have to go for 6, Rutherford, for me to keep for me to get the target. These two, Rutherford, please. Hit these two for 6 and would have gotten 10 6s after the last 33 deliveries. And would have reached the 260 that I asked for. I think 249 is a winning total, you know. If you look back at that shot, you know, I just think that it would have been a wide ball. But he was in. Let me tell you what happened. Older wanted 6-6 out of the over. I can tell you that. He wanted 6-6. And that's why he was so eager to hit that ball. You know, and nothing wrong with that type of mindset. Blessings wide. 250 for 6. 2 deliveries still to come. Blessing hiding from hits. You know, I was making the point when they showed the picture a while ago that the gentleman in the green shirt, you could see that him under pressure, but when you look on the face of the man in the orange shirt behind him, you know, he was really in pain. And I was just saying that there's a lot of Jamaicans who look at that picture would be laughing, you know. Boy, oh boy, Jamaica. Wide again, must be, man. Rutherford is distraught that he has not selected, signaled the wide. So Raza, has he broken his finger? Those fingers are in splint. He will have difficulty holding the bat, you know. Oh, you never want that to happen, eh? You never want that to happen. Never want that to happen. 250 for 6. 1 delivery to go in the West Indies innings. Many West Indian fans are happy. Muzarame bowls to Rutherford, up and over. It goes away for 4. The field at backward point can't get there, surely. No, he doesn't. 254 for 6. West Indies. 254 for 6. I'll go through the batting card for you very slowly. Very, very slowly, so that you get it. Brandon King was the first to go. He was dismissed with the 4th delivery of the 3rd over with the score on 17. He made 9 from 12 deliveries. He hit 1-6. Every West Indies batsman that got out in this match was out caught on the boundary. Sheo went with the score on 54. He made 14 from 12 deliveries. He hit 2 4s. And then a magnificent partnership of 122 between Shimron Etmaya and Ravman Powell. And with the score on 176, Shimron Etmaya in the 15th over, just after the strategic timeout, the 3rd delivery of the 15th over, Shimron Etmaya, he went for 85 of 34 deliveries, 7 4s and 7 6s. Ravman Powell was the next to go. He went off the 1st delivery of the 17th over with the score on 194. He made 59 from 35 deliveries. He hit 4 4s and 4 6s. Romario Shepherd, he came. He faced 10 deliveries and he made 21. He hit 3 6s. And he went with the score on 229 with 8 deliveries to go in the match. Jason Older came to the crease and he hit 13 from 14 deliveries, a single, 2 6 and out. That's it. Magnificent strike rate of 325. You can't want more. In the end, Matthew Ford not out on 1 from 1, and that man Shafane Rutherford, he made 31 from 13 deliveries, 3 fours, and 2 sixes. West Indies 254 for 6. 254 for 6. That's a big total. And it's not only big for Bangladesh, for Zimbabwe, but I'm telling you, it is also big for India. It's a big total, and I'm sure that the Indians would be very worried, because if we can bowl out Zimbabwe for something like 80 yard, 90 yard, that's what I want, you know. So I'm just going to say that Shimranet might have now scored 219 runs in the tournament. He is second on the list and the highest among the West Indies batsmen. So he's scored 219 runs in the tournament, second on the list and highest among the West Indies and highest among West Indies batsmen. Shea for West Indies batsman, who is 11th in the tournament overall. He has scored 169 and is in second position. Shafeen Rutherford, who is 15th overall and third for the West Indies, has scored 153 runs in the tournament thus far. So those are the top 3 West Indies batsmen when it comes to the number of runs scored in the tournament. Today, Ravman Powell joined the 100 club for the West Indies batsmen. He is ranked 43 overall, but 4th for the West Indies. He has scored 106 runs in the tournament thus far. It's between innings. I'm going to get something to eat, get something to drink, and I will join you for the start of the Zimbabwe innings in a bit. those musics are not from Gerald Music. I cannot play Gerald music here, as you know, copyright restrictions. So those are not Gerald Music, but that's the image of the man Gerald Music that was on the screen there. Yeah, so that's Gerald Music that was on the screen, but it was not his music that was playing. Due to copyright restriction, I cannot play his music here. You know, so you understand. But please support the man Gerald Music. Click on the link in the video description. Check out his music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube.com, Amazon, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Check out his music. You know, he's on all those digital platforms. So check out Gerald Music. I want to big him up for sponsoring today watch along. So big up to you, Gerald Music, for sponsoring today's watch along. And we encourage you to become a member of the TCF Members Club. That's the Cricket Forum Members Clubs, and become a part of the conversation as we do these live watch along. So we're about to get going now for the Zimbabwe innings, and I'm always happy to see Akil Hussain starting with the ball. Always happy to see. He is the ideal man. So there's a slip in place. He's going to come over the wicket, and I'm telling you that Bennett will be dismissed today. Marumane bowls the first delivery, steered it to backward point, and there's no run. So there's a slip, and then there's a ring of 5 on the offside. Wow. So a slip and a ring of 5. So that is a slip, short third man, backward point cover, extra cover, mid-off. That's what we are seeing on the offside here. So there's a 6-3 field. Down the leg side, taken on the pad outside the line. I think he struck outside the line. Outside the line, I think. It's outside the line. It hit him outside the line, man. Please don't review. It's outside the line. It hit him outside the line. What? Oh, come on. It hit him outside the line. I hope I'm wrong, you know, but I'll be very disappointed if West Indies burn a review up front, because to me, it struck the batsman outside the line. I'll be very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. I still believe that it struck him outside the line. I still believe, from the image that I've seen, I have no doubt to think that it did struck him outside the line. So just show Ultra Agent, it didn't come off the gloves. Yeah, outside the line. I am very disappointed that they burned the review. It was clear that it's outside the line. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, I'm disappointed, you know. The ball clearly struck the man outside the line. Why did you go for the review? Oh. So here's Hussain. And to know that Shayop is the keeper, and look where he's standing, and he doesn't see that the ball struck the man outside. Swung away down to deep backward square leg on the bounce. Oh! Shimradet Maya! He overrun the ball. He never catered for the turn. Oh, he catered for the turn, but the ball didn't turn. Wow! It went into the boundary for 4. Rice smile from Hussain. You know, after the high of a blistering innings, first ball come to you, you made a meal of it in the field. That's cricket, you know. Forward, he strokes it into the offside. You cannot get any there. 5. They are ring of 5 on the offside. So there's 6 on the offside. There's a man on the deep mid-wicket boundary. So I can tell you where 7 fielders are. I can't tell you. I'm sure there's a mid-on or a long-on. But there's a slip, short third man seat there. So there's a long-on, a deep mid-wicket, and a fine leg. So those are the 3 on the onside. Long-on, deep mid-wicket, fine leg. As that one is steered to backward point, cover comes in front of him and field, and there's no run. So it's a 6-3 field. So here's the field. A slip, short third man, backward point, cover, extra cover, mid-off. A long on, a deep mid-wicket, and a short fine leg. It's a 6-3 field. The batsman is Marazumani, is a left-hander. He's facing up to the left-arm orthodox West Indies spinner, Akil Hussain, the eye spinner, high in the air, chance. Chance here for Hetmyer now. Chance for Hetmyer. Oh, it's in the crowd. No, it bounced. It didn't reach in the crowd. So 10 runs off that over. So Ford is going to start. The musics that I'm playing are copyright free copyright free music. So I know that the music, some of us probably prefer a little more upbeat or some reggae or so on, but the music that I can play, they have to be copyright free. So the undismissible Bennett is going to face up to Matthew Ford, who's over the wicket, bowls down the leg side, wide signal 11 without loss. The undismissible Bennett. Yeah, that's what they're calling him, the undismissible. But we'll see in this innings because I know Matthew Ford is going to nick him off. Matthew Ford is going to nick him off. I can tell you that. I have no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. And I've been getting these things right from morning. As you know, if we got 8 of the 10 sixes, if we have gotten even 9, we'd have made it 260. But that's cricket, eh? He gave himself room, swing misses, the ball goes between the wicket and the batsman through to the keeper. So Bennett, who he have batted 3 times and he have not been dismissed. I think he has a highest score of what, 64? Something like that. But yeah, that it doesn't matter. Brian Bennett is going to be dismissed today. I can tell you that. Matthew Ford is going to nip him off. 11 without loss. West Indies made a mammoth 254. They need 255 to win. They cannot sit back. Bowls to Bennett. Oh, lucky. It will go for 4, but it was just out of the reach of backward point. And Shamar Joseph flung himself to the left, and it goes into the boundary for 4. 15 without loss. You know, it was in the air a long time, and Joseph just out of his reach. Just out of this reach. I almost jump up and say, I told you Ford is going to get him. Almost jump up. So let's watch those. Ford is going to come in. So there's a short third man. There's a backward point. Ford to Bennett. He was looking to scoop, but Ford pitched it up and the shot never came off and it goes back to the bowler. He was looking to scoop. So Bennett is on 4 from 3. Zimbabwe 15 without loss, looking to get 255. India would be saying to themselves, Zimbabwe, even if you lose, get 180, 190, no? Because should we bowl out Zimbabwe for like 150, 140, India would under tremendous pressure. They were under tremendous pressure. Ford bowls to Bennett. Bennett looks to swing into the onside. Taken on the body. We'll wait the signal from the umpire. They go through for a singer. We'll see if it's a leg by or a by. No signal as yet. So we'll see. But Matthew Ford has the best economy in the tournament thus far. You can't drop him. You can't drop the man with the hat trick. And you can't drop a man like, like older either. So I guess that's why Chase is the only fall guy. You know? You can't drop Shamar Joseph because you need the extra pace. And then the two spinners. It was a single. The ball came off the bottom edge. So Bennett goes up to 5, 16 without loss. 2 to come in over number 2. 4 to Maramani outside the half stump. He drives, can't beat mid-off, but they still get the singer. Or it bunks off mid-off and runs into the boundary for 4. Oh, what sloppy fielding there at mid-off. And just as I was about to say that it's good to see that the West Indies finally have the mid-off straight, Gudakesh Moti made a meal of it. He comes around and the ball cannon off his knee into the boundary. I hope that there's nothing wrong with his knee. And there's pain on the face of Matthew Ford. 10 from his 5 deliveries thus far. So they are going at 10 runs and over. You can imagine going at 10 runs and over and you are still behind the run rate. Ball in the air. It fly high in the air, going down towards third man. And the catch taken and Ford picks up the wicket. They are 20 for 1. Maraman is gone. Shimron Etmire hung on to the catch. He looked to flick it through the onside, took the top edge. It flew high in the air, down towards Shimron Etmire, coming around from backward point, deep backward point, in the region of third man. He clutched the catch, and Maramani has gone. Zimbabwe have lost their first wicket. He was the fielder who dropped some number of catches, right? He was the one who dropped Etmire twice. Etmire is not returning the compliment. None at all. He's off. Good start by the West Indies. Zimbabwe 20 for 1 after 2 overs. So Hussein to start. Kervin Duncan, big up. I saw you join the conversation. I'll read your message after this delivery from Hussein. It's bold. Is he? Bold, dog. So Bennett goes. I told you that Bennett was going to be dismissed this match. The undismissible have just become dismissed. And they're silent in the stands because that goes like a dagger to the heart of the Indian players. Yorked him. He swung across the line. And the man who they say cannot be out in the tournament, he's now gone. West Indies have changed that. We need to see the face of Blunder Factory, you know, cameraman, because he must have a big smile on his face. I'm so happy for him. Very, very happy for him. Yes, Banana Brooks, that total must seem like Everest to Zimbabwe. No doubt about it. I think so. Sorry about that. You posted that 12 minutes ago, but you understand. Please understand, you know? Yeah. So 2-2. Can West Indies get a hat-trick here? Although it's not one bowler getting the hat-trick, but if West Indies get a hat-trick here, it will put Hussein on a hat-trick. So one hat-trick follow the other, and 4 wickets are down. And they'll be 20 for 4. Wow! And this match will be done in no time. So it's 20 for 2 after 2.1. Yeah, and it must seem higher than Everest now, Banana Brooks, definitely. Hussein, round the wicket to the new batsman Burl, who drives back down the pitch on the offside. The bowler fielding is follow through, and there is no run. Welcome, Kervin Duncan. Big up yourself. How you doing? How is Blunder Factory looking today? He must be happy, man. I am very happy for him. He must be happy, man. I really would like. The last time I saw him, he was laughing from year to year, which is good. Welcome, Kervin Duncan. Glad that you are here, man. I appreciate you much. Yes, so the last time we saw him, he was so Hussein round the wicket goes to the left-handed Burl, who plays it down the half side of the pitch. It goes to lazy old at mid-off, and there is no run. So 20 for 2. So Bennett has been dismissed. There's no talk about that. Talk is no water under the bridge. Swung away down to deep mid wicket. Maya again. Wow, they're falling apart, and that's what we want. 20 for 3. I said 20 for 4. It's coming. Burl gone for naught. He picked out Hetmaya on the deep mid wicket boundary. What a match he's having. What a match Hetmaya is having after blistering innings. He have now taken 2 catch. And I'm telling you, Kervin Duncan, I really want to see the face of Blunder Factory right now. He must be very happy. What he said, I believe, my players believe. Let the dance begin. And the real dance is starting right now. This is a real dance starting right now. Real dance. Oh, 20 for 3. 20 for 3. Yes, man.
We were known for our 6 hitting, but the world has caught up to that. Everybody now hits 6s and they run really well between the wickets. You know, they scoff more balls. So we have a lot to do. But again, we just probably might have to hit more 6s then. I think we're about to win. Even though nobody believes, I believe, and my team believes, and let the dance start tomorrow.
There's a little scratchy there, but you hear what the man is saying, that he believes, his team believes. And now the West Indies start to believe. The arm ball comes back into Raza, who cuts it to backward point, and there's no run. That was 0 in on the stump. Oh, you hear the man? He believes. His team believes. Lawrence Rowe believes. Michael Clark believes. Do you believe? Here is Hussein. Comes in, bowls to the right-hander, who blocked it. That's Raza. He was open up himself. Made a double wicket made by Hussein. He has bowled 2 overs, 2 for 10. Zimbabwe is all over the shop. They are 20 for 3 after 3 overs. For it to continue. So can he get another wicket in this over now? Well, he's going to bowl to Myers. He's over the wicket, bowls to Myers, and Myers drive, beaten outside the half stump, through to the Shea-Hope, and there is no run. 20 for 3. West Indies really have the HOOD They really have the HOOD on them right now. As Banana Brooks had said, the total seemed like Mount Everest. Well, it's probably higher than Mount Everest now. Ford bowls to Myers, who plays a good shot down to extra cover for 4. He came onto the front foot and stroked it. Was there some misfield they had covered? I would love to see the replay because I think that probably it went to, is that Brandon King? Let's wait and see. Or did it beat him? That won't show me. Probably this will. No, it was in the gap. It was in the gap between extra cover and mid-off. No one stopping that. Here is now Ford. He's going to come in now to bowl to the Zimbabwean batsman Myers. Slip in place, bowl, and Myers swings. He bottom edge it down to fine leg, where Ed Myers circles from backward point on the boundary and sends the return into the keeper, who he relates stylishly to Older. And one more to the total. 25 for 3 now, Zimbabwe. We're over number 3. 25 for 3. And this is good for the West Indies. Very good for the West Indies. Very, very, very good for the West Indies. Really happy to see how the West Indies performing here. You must be proud. And he comes in now, over the wicket, bowls to the right-hander, taken on the pad as he looks to turn that into the onside. You're not seeing. So, Banana Brooks, I see what you're saying, Banana Brooks. I'm trying to figure out why, because you're saying you're not seeing Kervin Duncan comments. I'm trying to figure out why you want to be seeing it. As you say, you're probably pressing the wrong button. Ford is over the wicket now. Bowls. The batsman come jerkingly forward and played it to extra cover where King field, and there is no run. 3.5 overs have been bowled. Zimbabwe under pressure. Zimbabwe under pressure. And which politician did make that speech? You know, politics is a nice thing when you listen to the speech, them, you know. I think that when politics season comes around, just enjoy the speech, them, and laugh. There's so much lyrics. If I was a musician, back to 4, drop the catch. It was back of a length, it hit hard back to him, and he dropped the catch. 25 for 3 at the end of over number 4. Yeah, if I was a politician, if I was a musician, when politics time comes around, I would just be listening to. I would get so much lyrics from the politician. Continue for his third over. He's in, he bowls to, that's Myers, who play forward down to the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. So Myers there play forward down to the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. So let's watch Hussein. He comes in now to bowl to Myers. He's in, he bowls to Myers. He's dropped that slipper. It was wide of King, was it? He goes into the third man boundary for 4. King flung himself to his right, but I don't think that he got an hand to it. As Myers was off the back foot looking to play a forcing shot, and it flew away through, slipped down to the boundary for 4. I don't think King got an hand to it, but he really moved quickly to his right, and then he flung himself. No, it was out of his reach. 4 more. So productive therefore, and it went quickly to, Hussein to Myers. He's in both to Myers, and Myers jerkingly play this out into the covers. There's no run. The score remains at 29 for 3. 4.3 overs have been bowled. Happy to see Hussein bowling 3 on a trot. I'll give him 4 on a trot, definitely. I would just bowl him out and done. Slip in place, Hussein, round the wicket, bowls to Myers. Myers off the back foot, steered it to backward point, cannot score. The score remains at 23 for 4. 2 to come in over number 5. Zimbabwe in a spot of bother. India is fretting. 29 for 3. Next match is on Thursday against South Africa for the West Indies. I think it's a 4:30 match. I will tell you shortly. Hussein bowls to Myers, who hit this high in the air, down towards deep mid-wicket. Let's see. It gone for 6. Gill just over pitching there in the slot. And Myers quick to pounce and hit it for 6. So 6 more to the total, 35 for 3. So I think our next match is against Hussein. Need to end this over very good now, you know. South Africa. I think it's a 4:30 starts. End this over good, Hussein. A single or a dot ball or the best thing a wicket, but you don't want to go for 4 or 6. 2 for 20 from his 2.5 overs. He has bowled well. 35 for 3 Zimbabwe, replying to a massive 254 made by the West Indies. Hussein round the wicket, bowls to Myers, and Myers covers up, stroke it down to long off. Good end to the over. There will be 36 for 3 at the end of the over. 36 for 3 at the end of the over. So 36 for 3, match of 4 to bowl his third on the trot. We have seen, I think in the previous match, he bowled 4 on the trot. So 1 for 15 from his 2 overs. He's over the wicket, bowls to Myers down the leg side, 37 for 3. That was down the leg side, 37 for 3. So he came in and he was down the leg side. The batsman looked to ticker it. I looked to flick it away. He never made contact. And so the score goes up by 1 to 36 for 3. Just showing that stop ball. Ford comes in. He gave himself room and hit it over the top for 6. So Myers is not sitting back here. He charged Ford there. Hit it at the top of the bounce, over wide, extra cover for 6. That takes the score up to 43 for 3 after 5.1 overs. So they are giving it a go here. Good to see that they are giving it a go. $43. We need to get rid of this guy, Myers. He wants to play a 2-minute shot. Yeah, he wants to play a 2-minute shot. We need to get rid of him. He's seconds as Ford over the wicket, bowls to him, and he plays this into the covers, and they will get a single, 1 more to the total. 44 for 3 now after 5.2. So the current run rate is 8.25, but they need almost 14.5 runs to win. So from here, with all the 7 wickets in hand, you can imagine the innings that Sikandar Raza will have to play for them to get up to that. Match of 4 is over the wicket. Bowls to Raza. Raza gave himself room and swing from the hip. The ball goes to Shea Hope and there is no run. He just came down the pitch, swing from the hip. The ball goes through to Shea Hope and there is no run. 44 for 3, you know, West Indies should be, it's very important that West Indies win this match handsomely because Number one, it will take us to the top of the table on net run rate. And it means, therefore, that India will have to win their next 2 matches big. I mean, very big. Or was to check out South Africa when we play South Africa's Raza look to turn that into the onside taken and the pad. Myers call him through for the singer. It should be a leg by. I don't think he got an inside edge. Yes, leg by 45 for 3. Raza and Myers are the 2 Zimbabwe batsmen at the crease. They are 45 for 3. They still need a further 210 runs to win. And we are in over number 6. So Myers on 23. Raza is yet to score. They need a further 210 runs of 14.2 overs. Mama task facing them. Ford comes in now, bowls to Myers, and Myers gets a slower delivery, which he works down in the gap between backward square leg and deep mid-wicket. Good work by Shafane Rutherford that prevented the second. Good work, young man. 46 for 3 with 1 delivery to come in the power play. So 1 delivery to come in the power play. So 6 for 84, 85 deliveries remaining in the innings. So they need, from 85 deliveries, they need 209 runs to win. So let's watch now. Am I right? 60, 4, 4, 20, 4, 6, 24. That's 84 and 185. Yeah, 85 deliveries. Ford. So over the wicket, bowls to Raza, and Raza strokes this down to the man at mid-on and get a singer. 1 run. 47 for 3 at the end of the power play. Now, 47 in the power play is good going. But losing 3 wickets in the power play, they say once you lose 3 wickets in the power play, you're going to lose the match more often than you win. So let's hope that holds true again. But I want us to win big because I want our net run rate to go high and put more pressure on India. Because come Sunday when we play India, we want it to be a must-win game for India for them to go through because their net run, and not only their net run rate will be behind ours, but it will also be behind South Africa and Zimbabwe. I just don't want India to win because, as I said on many occasions, the strategic timeout is going on. All right, let me just play some music and then I'll come back. The strategic timeout is going on. So, sorry about that. So Gudakesh Moti will replace Akil Hussein into the attack. I would have gone with Hussein to bowl his 4 overs, but you can't complain, you know, man. You can't complain because Blunder Factory is doing so well. He has got this team to peak at the right time. So you don't complain. Moti bowled his first over, which Raza plays down to the man on the cover boundary, and there's one more to this total. You know, it would be interesting to see. I would bowl out Ford. Just finish with Ford, done with Ford. And then you have Shamar, you have J-Soul, and you have Shepherd. So there's a lot of bowling as that one is fired in by Gudakesh Moti, and Myers played it down the on side of the pitch. The bowler skipped across field. The score remains at 48 for 3. 48 for 3, the score remains. Let's watch now as he comes in, bowls back off a length. The bowler slapped it back past him for 4. The batsman should say. It was really a nothing delivery, and he just slapped it back past the bowler with some brutality down behind him for 4. So 4 more to the total. Zimbabwe 50 is up, 52 for 3 there. Now these two is putting together a little partnership. Definitely putting together a little partnership here because they came. Sorry. That hit very hard past him. They came together with the score on 20. Bowl him down! Bowl him down! Bowl him down! Gudakesh Moti. Just as I said, they were putting together a little partnership, and the look on Raza's face said it all. He's distraught. Oh, there's my friend Blunder Factory. You know, Blunder Factory is just saying that this is routine. It's a normal orthodox. He just played the wrong line. It doesn't matter. He's out. Get off the pitch. West Indies, they are 52 for 4. Just as I said, they were putting together a little partnership, which was 32. That was the end of it. 52 for 4. Lovely from Gudakesh Moti. Myers gone for 28 from 15. Not going to upset the upper card today. Can't, man, can't. You won't get a chance to. This is West Indies at their very best. But Banana Brooks is saying Ford much improved over the last few months. You agree? Banana Brooks, I think so. What I prefer to use the word evolve. And why I prefer to use the word evolve is that he used to bowl well, pitched up the ball and swing the ball and look for seam movement off the pitch and swing through the air. But what he had done now is adjust to the Indian condition, and he's not bowling that full again and looking for swing. He's looking to really cut the ball off the pitch, bowl into the pitch, back off a length. So I would say that he has evolved and add to his variation. There's a slip in place as Moti comes in and bowls to the new batsman, Monganga, who swept this away down to the backward square leg, and they get a singer. So Monganga sweeping the first ball, but he just played on the wrong line. His bat was coming from the wrong angle. That's why that ball beats him. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter to us. So I think it's more of an evolution of his bowling and heading, you know, and that's what you have to ask. Yeah, that's what the most you can ask for your bowlers. So improvement, cut away down to the backward point boundary for 4. It was in the air for a long time. So 1 for 10 from Gudakesh Moti first over. 57 for 4 now after 7 is Zimbabwe. So you probably can look at it and say that he improved. And if that's the word you want to use, I'm fine with it. I would say evolve, because I'm seeing where he has added another dimension to his game. And that is very good. So appreciate that comment. Really good comment there. And really good observation there on the part of Banana Brooks, you know. So, yes, man, I appreciate that. So, 57 for 4. Just as I was saying that these two were putting together a good look partnership, then the wicket came in, knocked him over. Yes. I would bowl out Ford. So, hopefully, I would definitely bowl out Ford, you know. Yeah, bowl him out. Don't save him for one. You have three seamers. You have Shepherd. You have Shamar Joseph, and you have Jason Older. You know, so I would just go ahead and bowl him out. Yeah. So let's see what they're going to do. So that Shamar Joseph is into the attack down the leg side. It goes away towards the boundary. Shepherd is there. He underarmed the return. 57 for 4. Now goes to 59 as they came back for 2. 2 leg by. Yes, 2 leg by Shamar Joseph. A little bit too straight there on the field, and the batsman allowed to look to swing across the line. Got on the pad, and it goes down towards fine leg, and they come back for 2 leg by. 59 for 4 now after 7.1. So let's watch. There's a backward point. There's an extra cover and a mid-off. Those are the 3 fielders inside the circle. So I think there's a third man. Joseph Bowl taken on the pad. As that ball goes down to mid-wicket, he probably got an inside edge onto it. We'll wait and see. If it came off the inside edge first. But it was flush on the pad. It hit him on the pad, back of a length. Joseph probably guilty of being a little too straight. Probably need to start that ball on about mid and off. We saw the poor tactics in that first. Was it the second match or the first match? Which really lament that poor tactics. 60 for 4 though after 7.2 overs. Adjustment being made in the field. So I think he got it right now. He's going to move in. So it was leg by. He's moving ball to Raza. Balls to Raza, who gave himself room and swing. It goes high in the air and bunks away down to third man for 4. Raja just swings, he connects, it peels off the outside edge down to the boundary for 4. Those things happen in T20 cricket. We were fortunate too in our innings. That's part and parcel of the challenges that bowlers face in these type of cricket. As he swung at that one, it peels off the outside edge and it goes down to the boundary for 4. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. We appreciate all of you who are here. So let's watch now as 64 for 4. Raza faces up to Joseph and he clipped this one into the hand side, down to the field at mid-wicket. They will try to prevent the 2. Good movement there. Prevent the second. Was that Shafane Rutherford? But good movement by the fielder out on the boundary. It looks to be Rutherford. The return came in right-handed. I don't think it was Etmire. It looks, well, if they show it back, we can tell you. 65 for 4 after 7.4. Joseph, the man who applied the pace. And Raza there giving himself room and Joseph followed him. Here comes Joseph. Bolts to Raza. A sharp bumper. I will check it on that one. It was sharp. It was quick. Wow, I want to check it. 139.5. That was quick. Oh, quick. No, that's not it. They're giving you the highest speed. That probably looked like 144 to me. He really bent his back there and that one hustled through good pace. Raza will know that he's in a match. They never gave you the speed for that one, but it looks like 144 to me. Probably even 150. But here's Joseph now. He's going to come into Raza. He's up both to Raza and Raza beat outside the arch stump through to Sheho. Pace. Pace by Shamar Joseph here. Waiting to look to see. End of those over. 5 runs off it. What's 142.5? Wow, he's cranking it up. So the pace in the West Indies attack is at the crease. So good to see. West Indies made 254 for 6. Shimran Etmire, Ravman Powell play a blinder for partnership, adding 122 between the two of them. Hetmeyer made 89 and Powell made 56. I think I can double check the score to be specific. You know, just giving you the score 85 and 59. So Shimran Hetmeyer made 85, Ravman Powell made 59. Hetmeyer have so far taken 2 catches and is showing now for the play of the match. As the batsman go off his back foot but cannot beat backward points. That's Raza. As Moti continue with his left arm mistress spin. As these days he bowls both back of the arm Chinaman googly and he bowls the orthodox left arm spin. He's bowling around the wicket though. There's pain on the face of the Sri Lankans backroom staff, management staff they call them, as that ball is forced down to long on by Raza. One more to the Zimbabwe total, taking them up to 66 for 4. 8.2 overs have been bowled, 66 for 4. You can see the pain on the management staff as West Indies. And you can just imagine how someone like Gwantam Gambir feeling right now. He must be sick to his stomach as Moti bowls to Boyunga, who swept this out of the ground into the stand for 6. So Monyanga just sweeping that away, slug sweep. We first saw that slug sweep shot from the former South African captain Conyer. Answer Conyer, remind you that he died in a plane crash. But I first saw that slug sweep in international cricket from him. When, as a little boy growing up, if you try to play that shot, they said that you're a yam licker. Next delivery from Moti was zeroing on the middle stump. Monyunga dug it out down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 73 for 4 with 2 to come in over number 9. Raza is on 12. He comes into strike. Monyunga is on 8 from 7. Raza faces up now to Gudakesh Moti. There's a pause in the play, but they are ready now. So here is he, round the wicket. He bowls to Raza, and Raza plays it down to long off for a single, 1 more to the total, which will take it over to 74 for 4 with 1 to come in over number 9. So Monyunga is going to come into strike now. He's on 8 from 7. Gudakesh Moti, the left arm spinner, mistress spinner. He comes in now to Monyunga. Round the wicket he's operating. The field spread far and wide. 9 runs out of this over thus far. He conceded 10 runs out of his first over, but he got a wicket. He comes in, bowls off the back foot. High in the air. Chance for long off. Chance. Oh, it dropped between Lazy Older and Brandon King running back. Oh, 10 runs off the over. That ball went high in the air. Brandon King running back, Lazy Older running in. He just didn't get there. It dropped right between both of them. 75 for 4 at the end of over number 9. 75 for 4 with Monyunga on 9. He will keep the strike. Raza on 13. West Indies made 254 for 6 of their 20 overs. I'll run through the scorecard, the West Indies scorecard for you very quickly, and then I'll run through the West Indies bowling. Brandon King made 9, Shea Hope made 14, Shimron Etmire made 85, Ravman Powell made 59, Shafi'in Rutherford made 31, not out. Romario Shepherd made 21 from 10 deliveries, and Jason Older made 13 from 4 deliveries, 2 sixes, and Matthew Ford not out, 1 from 1. It was a good batting performance. It was exhilarating batting performance. So let's watch now as Shamar Joseph will bowl to Monyunga. And we really saw Joseph cranking it up in that first over that he bowls there, making sure that they get the field quite right. Is the man at, what is happening to the man at short third man? Is the man at short third man actually going to put on a helmet? That's what we are seeing at short third man. We'll really like to see, because we really like to see if it is actually putting on a helmet. Can you believe that the man at short third man is putting on a helmet? That's how fast Shamar Joseph is bowling, that the man at short third man choose to put on a helmet. Am I seeing right? So Hetmeyer just on his haunches, down on the boundary cushion, sitting on them for comfort. So something is going on, but they're not showing us, so I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you what is going on. What I can tell you that they are 75 for 4. What I can do is run through the West Indies bowling card quickly for you. So the man who was not yet dismissed, I've been dismissed this time. So Akil Hussain, 3 overs, 1 made a 2 for 21. Matthew Ford, 3 overs, no made a 1 for 25. Oh, as he steered that away down to third man, their back action is back up. 1 more to the total, 76 for 4. So Akil Hussain, 3 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 21. Matthew Ford, 3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 25. Gudakesh Moti, 2 overs, no maiden, 1 for 20. Shamar Joseph, 1.1 overs, no maiden, none for 7. None for 6, should say. Shamar Joseph comes in now. Balls to Raza, and Raza giving himself room. Joseph followed him. He worked it down to the man at mid-wicket for a single coming off the boundary. One more to the total. 77 for 4. Zimbabwe. We are in over number 10. So we are in over number 10. Joseph in his second over. None for 7 thus far. He's the only West Indies bowler not to get a wicket thus far. Is there something in shimmering at my eye? The reserve probably need to come out with some water for him to wash it out. We don't want anything happen to our West Indian players. Joseph is over the wicket now. He bowls to Monyunga, who looks to pull, and it goes through with pace. But wide signal that was down the leg side. How do you signal that wide? I'd really love to see the replay of that. Wow, how do you signal that wide? You know, Shimron Etmire was dropped early in his innings and they paid. They paid for it. And the man who dropped him twice gave Shimron Etmire a chance and he clung on immediately and said, I'm not returning the favors. 7 4s, 7 6s. Brutality at its best. Joseph bowls using his feet down the leg side, turn it away down to deep mid-wicket for a single. Monyanga moves up to 10 from 10. Razan 14 from 16 comes into strike. There was a brutal shot from a full toss from Raza that Powell hit back to him with such venom. He was brave enough to try to catch it, but as a result, he damages his ring finger and his Lukuman. A Lukuman, they call it? Yeah, Lukuman. Joseph to Raza, pull away for 6. Into the stand. Gardner Greenwich style. Oh, if you know Gardner Greenwich and see Gardner Greenwich pulling, that was Gardner Greenwich pull shot as it sailed over deep backward square leg for 6, using the pace. Into the mud goes Joseph, and Raza dismissed it. He was dropping to the stand. 73 meters. Probably at Melbourne, not probably. Melbourne, it would be down the field at short, eh? But that's not Melbourne. You have to play where you are. Joseph now needs to end this over well. Raza can take you out, you know. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Raza, and Raza turned this away down to the man coming off the backward square leg boundary. The charging, good work from number 54. Who's 54 again? Rutherford. King is 53. Rutherford is Moti. Well, nonetheless, they limit them to 186 for 4 after 9.5. So Monyanga comes into strike now. He's on 10 from 10, 11 from 10. Raza is on 21 from, I think, 18. That looks like 18, or is it 16? Could be 16. So just making some adjustment in the field there. 86 for 4 after 9.5. They are giving this a go, you know. They are giving this a go. They are losing wicket, but they are giving it a go. So here is Joseph comes in. He gave himself room and then plays it out into the covers for a singer. 1 more to the total. End of Joseph's second over. 2 overs, none for 17. Shamar Joseph. After 10 overs, they are 87 for 4, looking to get 255 to win. So they need 13 and 55 is 68. So they need 168 off 10 overs. So they need that 16.8 runs per over to win. Well, it's not that my maths is good. It's just that it's straightforward. So it's not that the maths is good. It's just straightforward. So they need 16 runs per over, almost 17 runs per over to win. So if they don't get 17 runs out of this over, by the start of the next over, they will need 16 runs per over to win. That's how it goes. They will need more than 17 runs per over to win. So they have to get 16 runs here. So once this over goes to about like 10, the run rate, the required run rate may go up to 18. So let's watch now as Moti comes in and he swings it down towards the man and the backward square leg boundary. Match of 4. 1 more to the total, 88 for 4. Need a nice little good tight over here from Gudakesh Moti. So the moon, half moon, is that a half eclipse or something like that? Moti to Raza up and over long half for 6. Raza is a dangerous customer, and I want to see Moti bowl some Chinaman to Raza. Show him the orthodox left arm spin and then give him the Chinaman. That was the orthodox left arm spin, and he got the room. He was able to swing his arm through it. So Moti is in his 3rd over. 1 for 27 from 2.2 overs. What's wrong with Raza? Just get on with the game. Get on with the game. Why are you slowing down the game? Get on with it. 94 for 4. Moti round the wicket. Bowl him down. What I told you. I want to see him bowl the Chinaman. So you don't have to hold up the game anymore. Get off the pitch. You don't have to hold up the game anymore. Bowling the Chinaman. Am I a genius? Am I a genius or what? I said bowling the Chinaman. I want to see him bowling the Chinaman. You can clip that. It was the orthodox left arm spin, and it gripped and turned and knocked back the half stump. It wasn't the Chinaman. It wasn't the Chinaman, but it gripped and turned and knocked the top of half stump. Brilliant from Gudakesh Moti. Raza goes 94 for 5. Brilliant. Absolute brilliant. 94 for 5. Absolute brilliant. So Raza gone. The new batsman is Muskiwa. So Muskiwa is the new batsman. Absolutely brilliant. That's a lovely delivery, you know. It pitched about mid and leg. So imagine the left arm orthodox spinner coming round the wicket to the right hander. And so the ball comes in on the arm, pitched about mid and leg. The batsman groped forward. As he gropes forward, it touched down and then spun across him and hit the top of half stump. That could be the delivery of the tournament thus far, you know. That should be replayed time and time again. Moti need to look back at that delivery and try to bowl it every time. That was a lovely delivery from the left arm mistress spinner. West Indies large and in charge here, 94 for 5. I'm sure the Indians are not happy with this. But we need to get the ball for under 150 and give ourselves a big net run rate. Really need to get them out of that. South Africa net run rate is already 3.8 because there's a big victory. Moti bowls and he's bowled down again. He's on a hat trick. He's bowled down. Muskiwa got a 1 ball. Gudakesh Moti is on a hat trick. Oh my Lord. 3 for 27. Oh, there's Blunder Factory with a rice smile. Oh, Blunder Factory. Well done, boss. Oh, well done, boss. You get this team playing some good cricket, you know. Wow, Blunder Factory with a rice smile on his face. Oh, lovely. Good to see that. Good to see that. You know, one would say that we are expected to beat Zimbabwe. This is a clinical performance. This is the same Zimbabwe that beat Australia. It's the same Zimbabwe that beat Sri Lanka in their own backyard. This is an absolute clinical performance for the West Indies, and Blunder Factory should get all the credit. Absolute clinical. When the team is not performing well, he is the one that is blamed. I am not afraid to blame him when the team is not performing well, but when the team is performing well, he should get all the credit. I am not like some of the ignorant persons who are, when the team, you know, let's watch this hat-trick delivery from Gudakesh Moti. Brad Evans, there are 2 slips in place. I want a leg slip though, you know. I would have loved us to see a leg slip. There are 2 slips in place. Let's watch this hat-trick ball. He comes in now, bowls to Evans. Evans swept it away. Brandon King is not giving chase. He slid, stopped it, and they stay on 1. That trick ball was down the leg sides. 95 for 6. So brilliant from Gudakesh Moti, you know, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We love what we've seen from Gudakesh Moti. Absolutely. Multi bowls look to swing, taken on the pad. So 3 overs, 3 for 28. Good bowling. So Banana Brooks is saying that multi wicket, same ball as Hussein wicket. Lovely bowling. Yes, they are bowling well. They are bowling well. They are absolutely bowling well. You know, there are some who are saying, oh boy, there are some. The thing about it, you know, those persons, and you can clip this, those persons who are saying that, who used to say that Blunder Factory is not responsible for the performance of the team. Can those persons now blame, can those persons now credit Blunder Factory for the team playing so good? You understand the folly of your ways? Because you have to stay in your lane, you know. You can't praise Blunder Factory now. Because you are the one who were saying that he's not responsible for the performance of the team in your ignorance. Because those comments were ignorant. So can you now say that he's responsible for the performance of the team now that the team is playing well? 96 for 5 as the first delivery from Jason Older was blocked into the outside and there is no run. No, but those of us, the 80% of us who said the team is not playing well and the accountability rests with Blunder Factory, we can now praise Blunder Factory because we are saying that the team is playing well and so Blunder Factory must get the credit. The coach must get the credit. The coach is ultimately responsible for the performance of the team. So when the team is not playing well, he has to take the blame. When the team is playing well, you showered him with praise. And I have no doubt about that the team is playing well and Blunder Factory will get all the praise from me right now. 95 for 6. Older over the wicket bowls. The batsman played it back down the pitch. Older did not get down to stop it, allow them to go through for a singer. So lazy Older there, and just that bending his back to stop that one. 11.3 overs have been bowled, 96 for 6. So 96 for 6. Yes, and you say multi-wicket is the same ball as Hussein. I never want to compare our two spinners. So I will stick with you and say that is the same ball, yeah. Over the wicket comes Older, bowls, the batsman hit the side in the air. Chance, chance. Oh, Ravman Powell never made it. I cannot say, I never saw the ball, so I don't know how close it went to him. I don't know if he was charging in or what, but probably not as fleet of foot as one expect. So Zimbabwe on the verge of a mauling here. We need to get them out for less than 150, man. Years older. He comes in, bowls to Evans. Evans clipped this down to fine leg for 4. A little too straight there from Older, and Evans clipped it away down to fine leg for 4. Just about 130, and he clipped it away down to fine leg. So Zimbabwe 100 is up, 101 for 6 with 1 to come in over number 12. 101 for 6 with 1 to come in over number 12. Older have conceded 6 runs out of this over so far, probably just a little straight. And he clipped it to the right of the short third man, who's Romario Shepherd, down to the boundary for 4. We probably don't see Shepherd bowl today. They're probably not going to bowl Shepherd unless it's necessary. And good decision to leave out Ruston Chase. Very good decision. Older bowls, the batsman looks to cut it, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. 12 overs bowl, 101 for 6. A good decision, the right decision. I am not one who, once you win, you have done the right thing. Yes, you have done the right thing. I am Shackelford, man. Shackelford, that gentleman. I told you the story about how Shackelford chipped to the last ball when I tell him to block it. But there was a time when Shackelford and I playing domino, And we have the game for winning of us. We have the man them 5 love, you know. And me about for bow enough to give the man them 6 love, you know, for bow me hand. Yeah, bow my hands. It's domino game. I'm talking about domino here, nothing else. It's absolute the domino I'm talking. Moti in his final over comes in, bowl him down. Oh no, this time he swings and miss. Oh, he didn't bowl him down. I know that Robert Mullins is saying, don't give me an heart attack. Don't say that he bowled him down and he's not bowled. Big up yourself, Robert Mullins. But how did that miss the half stump? I don't know. He's bowling some cracking deliveries here, good at Kesh Moti. So Moti comes in now, bowls, the batsman swung it away down towards deep mid-wicket. He never bowled him down, but Joseph took the catch. Straight into the arms of Joseph. He took the catch, 101 for 7. Gudakesh Moti picked up his 4th wicket. So 4 for 28. Zimbabwe 101 for 7 as the batsman looked to slug sweep. That's Moyanga. He's gone for 14 from 16. West Indies march into victory and march into a big victory now. And you can hear Guantam Gambir saying that why they don't bat out the 20 overs. Why they don't just bat out the damn 20 overs. You can hear him saying that. But India didn't bat out theirs yesterday, so don't blame another team. Don't expect another team to play for you, you know. So, yes, and so I was talking about Shackelford. So we have the man in 5 love. And the 6th game, you know. And we have the game to win, and Shackelford said, yo, if we play that way, you will win. But if we play that way, you will win, it will go too easy. So I'm going to play that way. Jesus, gosh, I will lose the game, you know, man. We lost the game because Shackelford decided it was too easy to play that way. So, Moti balls, inside edge onto the pad. Really want him to get a 5 for, you know. Really want Moti to get a 5 for here. Inside edge onto the pad. We need to do when it comes in bowls and taken on the pad as he looks to turn it into the inside. And there is no run. Yeah, man. So the point is that if you win, you play good. If you lose, you don't play good. Well, not say that you don't play good, but the other team better than you. That's why you lose. Edged away to short 3rd man. 1 delivered to come Moti. You need a wicket in this one. I want you to get a 5 for. 4 wickets. I think that Shimron Etmire, based on the time when Shamar Joseph get 4 wickets and took 4 catches, and they still give hope the player of the match because of his 70th. I still think that Shimron Etmire will get the player of the match. So I think Shimron Etmire will get the player of the match. No doubt about it. Please slash a like on the video. If you are not seeing the thumbs up button, just click off the live chat. Well, there's no live chat there. And hit the thumbs up button. Right? Just hit the thumbs up button and show your appreciation. So let's get those likes up to 200. So hit the thumbs up button. Much appreciated. All of you who are here, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate the West Indies on the verge of winning this match. Yes. Our next match will be on Thursday morning against South Africa. I promised to look up the exact time. I think it's 4:30. But just to be absolutely sure, I think India will play Zimbabwe at 8:30. And we will play South Africa at 4:30. That's my recollection. Older in the 2nd over, it comes in, the batsman Evans plays it out into the covers and go for a single. So Thursday morning, yes, I was correct. We play 4:30 and India play 8:30. So the 2 matches from this zone on Thursday. So I may have to do 2 watch along. So what about schoolboy cricket Thursday? I need to check the schoolboy fixtures. Need to check the schoolboy fixtures to see how Thursday look. I will definitely have to do the watch along for the West Indies game. Jason Holder is over the wicket. He bowls to Kremer. Kremer is forward, played it down the inside of the pitch. The big booming hands of Holder gets across and he stopped it. And the batsmen stay in their crease, although they were looking for a single. That right knee, that collapsing right knee, man. That right knee need to be braced. And if these guys have some brace right knee, they bowl faster, you know. Yes, so I have to look at that schoolboy fixtures for Thursday. I have to do. Holder comes in, bowls to Kremer, who looks to ball and caught, 8 wicket down. He looks to pull and lob it back to Jason Holder. And Holder picked up his first wicket. 1 for 7 from 1.3 overs. Kremer looks to pull, and Zimbabwe now is falling apart. And India is under pressure. Under pressure. I'm trying to remember the politician who was making the speech, and he was reading out. He was reading out a lot of names. He was reading out a lot of names. I don't remember which party he's from. But like he was saying that Holder under pressure. Raza under pressure. And you know, and he was just going on like that. I don't remember, but it was, I told you, man, musicians should definitely check out politicians. I think this is a strategic timeout. They're going to go for the strategic timeout. So I'm going to just take the time to big up the man Gerald Music. These musics that are playing are not Gerald Music, but he's a sponsor for the show. So check him out. Check out his music on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, Amazon.com, YouTube.com, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. You know, so check out him and big up the man Gerald Music for sponsoring today's show. So I want to big up Gerald Music for sponsoring today's show. So Fitzgerald Anderson, whose stage name is Gerald Music, was born on the sun-drenched shores of Jamaica, where the rhythms of reggae, dancehall, and soca filled his childhood. Surrounded by vibrant street festivals and the melodic of steel drums, he developed a deep passion for music at an early age. Seeking new horizons and broader audiences, he later relocated to the United States, carrying with him the rich musical heritage of his homeland. Support Gerald Music, the sponsor for the watch along. Older bowls to the new batsman Muzarabani. Blessings Muzarabani. Let's call him Blessings. So one love to Gerald Music. Big up yourself. And thank you for sponsoring this live watch-along of the T20 cricket. Enough love, boss, and thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. So 102 for 8. As Older comes into Muzarabani, Yorkta dugged out to mid-on. There's no run. The score remains at 102 for 8 in over number 14. They are taking this strategic timeout, so we are done and dusted with breaks in this match now. 2 wickets to go. Wrap it up now. We need to wrap it up quickly and put India under extreme pressure. We definitely need to wrap it up. He comes in now. West Indies. 102 for 8. So on Thursday morning is our next match. Older bowls, the batsman jerkingly played it to forward the man in front of square. End of over number 14. 102 for 4 after 14 overs. 102 after 14 overs. That's the latest score. So that's going to go through the West Indies bowling figures. I'll give you their batting figures very shortly, but let's go through the bowling figures at this stage. So Akil said he bowls 3 overs. 3 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 21. And he's going to bowl his final over now. So he's back into the attack. So 3 overs, no maiden. 3 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for... 3 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 21. He's into the attack. He's bowling to Evans. He's round the wicket to Evans. There's a slip in place. Brad Evans down the pitch and hit it towards long on. 1, 2, 3, 4 bunks. It rolled to Shimron Etmire. 1 more to the total. 103 for 8. So match of 4, 3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 25. Gudakesh Moti, 4 overs, 1 maiden, including a double wicket maiden. Was he the one that bowled the double wicket maiden, or was it Hussein? Anyway, Hussein bowls to Muzarabani, who played it back down the offside of the pitch to him on the field, and there is no run. Gudakesh Moti, 4 overs, 1 maiden, 4 for 28. Shamar Joseph, 2 overs, no maiden, none for 17, the most expensive of our bowlers thus far. Hussein comes in now, round the wicket, bowls to Blessing, who hit this high in the air, chance, that got height, but I think it got the distance, catch taken, and he's out. Shamar Joseph taking his second catch, and he has been showing a good pairs of hands. I think this is his 6th catch in 2 matches. That one went high in the air, and he held on. He has a safe pair of hands, this guy, Shamar Joseph, So he has gone 6 catches now in his last 2 matches. Good wicket down. 109 for 3. So Akil saying now I've gotten 3 wickets. So the 2 spinners, the 2 left-arm spinners, oh, look at that lovely smile on the face of Blunder Factory. That must have warmed his heart. And the bowling coach, the former West Indies fast bowler, Ravi Rampal, he also has a big smile. So credit to the bowling coach. Credit to Blunder Factory. And that was have warmed his heart. So happy. Big up Blunder Factory. Respect to you, man. You are doing well. You are doing well. You are getting this team to play well. Many will want to see how you play against South Africa and India, but that is left to come. You are playing who is in front of you. You are playing who is in front of you, and you are playing well. And that's the most one can ask for, is that you beat those who are in front of you. If you're not winning, I would be heavily criticizing you. And now that you are winning, I have to give you the praise, because I have no bias in front of me. I have no bias in my heart. I talk it as I see it. I always want West Indies to win. 109 for 3, 3 deliveries to come. We need to get this wicket in and put a lot of pressure on India. This could be about 6, This could be about 6 or 6.2. The net run rate, yeah. This net run rate could be about 6 or 6.2. So Akil was saying to bowl his 4th delivery. He's going to bowl to Ngavara. He's round the wicket with a slip in place. He bowls to Ngavara, who plays it. He was winding up for the big shot, but then he blocked it to cover, and there is no run. He just blocked it to cover, and there's no run. It went high in the air now. To tell you how high in the air it went higher than the stands. That's how it went above the stands and went higher than the stands. Akil was saying the left-arm orthodox spinner bowls to Ngavara, who blocks it back down the offside of the pitch to him and field, and there is no run. It was a good catch. It was really a good catch. We saw earlier when I think it was Shimron Etmire hit one, and the fielder complaining because of the height that it went. But this one went equally as high, and Shamar Joseph clung on. Hussein, one delivery to go. He wants 4 wickets just like Moti. Comes in bowls and he swung it away over deep mid wicket for 6. Oh, so both bowlers end with 4 overs and conceded 28 runs. Gudakesh Moti got 4 wickets. Akil Hussein got 3. Both of them bowl well for the West Indies. Can't deny that. 4 overs, 3 for 28 for Akil Hussein, and Gudakesh Moti 4 overs, 4 for 28. So both bowler maiden, both conceded 28 runs. The only difference is in the wicket column, but both have bowled well. 109 for 9. Both have bowled well. Congratulations. The 2 spinners have taken 7 for 56 between them. 7 for 56. And the decision to not play the 3rd spinner, no one should question that. You cannot question that because it's an off spinner. And these 2 are left-arm orthodox spinner. And the team is winning, so you never question that, the decision. Is that Rovman Powell off the field? There's something wrong with him? Is that Rovman Powell off the field in the team warm-up jersey? I hope nothing is wrong with him. Older comes in, bowls to Evans, who swings and misses. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. 109 for 9. Would love to see back that picture again. To the show, the commitment. I want to, you know, what was beautiful about the innings between Rovman Powell, and I've said it many times. Yeah, I hope nothing is wrong with him. That's him in his warm-up jersey down the leg side, white signal, 110 for 9. You know, I said it many times, and those of you who have not heard it before, you can clip it now. Yeah, clip this. When Rovman Powell came to the crease with West Indies 54 for 2, Shimron Hetmeyer was going great guns. Rovman Powell never looked to upstage Shimron Hetmeyer. He simply played the ball into the gap and give Shimron Hetmeyer the strike so that he could continue the momentum. After a while, it was clear that Shimron Hetmeyer was tiring. I think after he made about 50 yards, it was clear that he was tiring. And it's, you know, the 2 batsmen, and you have to give them credit. Hetmeyer then now started to play the ball in the gaps and give Powell the strike, who Powell now start to power the bowling. And they did that right up to the point of the strategic timeout after 14 overs. When after 14 overs, both of them have to start going. And Hetmeyer out and then Powell out shortly after. But they out on the boundary trying to look 6s. But during that middle phase, they alternate the strikes so well. At first, it was Powell giving Hetmeyer the strike because he was the batsman in and was going. And then after Hetmeyer became a little tired, you could see that he then just start play the ball in the gap, and then Powell start to do the power hitting. It was a wonderful partnership between those 2. They had 122 for the 3rd wicket. 122. I think Hetmeyer out of the 3rd delivery of the 15 over. Yes. You know, Brad Evans is taking Older to the cleaners. He have it 1 4 and 2 6s of the last 3 deliveries from Jason Older. I don't like this because I really wanted to get them out for a small score and so that it can pump up the run rate. But the last 3 deliveries from the net run rate, the last 3 deliveries from Older to Evans have been 4, 6, 6. Let's see what will happen now to delivery number 4. He comes in, bowls to Evans, wide outside the half stump. Will the umpire signal wide? No, he misses it, and it goes through to the keeper. So 126 for 9. 1 delivery to come in this over from Jason Older. So they're just showing the shots. And it's like Older love to see that shot over backwards square leg. He's going into the pitch. There are some nothing deliveries, nothing on them. They are setting up to be it, and Brad Evans is doing that duly. 126 for 6. Older comes in, bowls to Evans, and Evans padded this down to deep backward of square leg for a singer. And the return comes in. Let's watch the return to Hope. 127 for 9 at the end of over number 16. 127 for 9. So West Indies should go top of the table with this win. And it would be a good day. You know, I always tell persons that when West Indies win, everything just seems better, seems lighter. It's just easier to do everything when West Indies win. Everything is sweeter, man. Everything just seems sweeter. Everything. Work is lighter. The meal tastes better. Everything just nicer. 127 for 9. Shamar Joseph, the ball is third overs. The spinners are done and dusted. We are not going to see Romario Shepherd. So Joseph will bowl 17 and 19, and older and Ford will bowl 18 and 20. Joseph over the wicket bowls, and the batsman ramped it down the ground for 6. Evans is playing a look blinder here, you know. So pitched up, and he just scooped it down to long leg for 6. The Dilshan scoop. I remember the first time that Dilshan played that shot, I said, what's the hell? It was the World Cup in the West Indies. Was it 2010? Yes, Dilshan played the Dilshan scoop. First man I see play the scoop. 2010 in the West Indies, the World Cup. There was a T20 World Cup in the West Indies in 2010. Shamar Joseph comes in now, bowls, the dug out a Yorker, and it goes down to fine leg. He's not taking the run. He needs a few more 6s off Shamar Joseph. He's just beating ball. It doesn't matter if he's out right now, but we need a victory with more than 100 runs. So I'm very, very concerned. Oh, look at that smile. He's puffing up his chest and he's saying, boy, Brown, you see me now. Well, I'm telling you, Blunder Factory, I'm giving you all the praise. Because you know I'm an honest man. I always judge it. I always give my honest opinion. If you're not doing good, I'm not going to say you're doing good. This flicked away down to fine leg. Again, they do not run. Those persons, Blunder Factory, who are saying that you are not responsible for the performance of the team, they can't give you the praise right now, you know. They can't, because you are not responsible. But I, who hold the accountability accountable when the team is not playing well, I can give you credit now. Joseph down the leg side, turn away again down to fine leg. Again, they do not go for the singer. Interesting. Right? I think he's going to go for the scoop. You know, Joseph is trying to bowl outside the range of the scoop. So, yeah. So those persons can't give you credit. No, yeah. They can't, because they say that you are not responsible for the performance of the team. Here is Shamar Joseph. Over the wicket now. Bowls, he gives himself room and hit it down to long on. Let's see what happened. It gone for 6. Lovely shot, you know. So 2 6s out of this over from Brad Evans. I think they need to bowl short to him. He loves it when it pitched up. He loves it there. You have to go short to him there, Shamar Joseph. Bowl short to him. Don't give him that. Short to him. Shot into the pitch. Cutter. Take pace off the ball. A slow ball bouncer to him, please. Yeah. Oh, he flicked it. He bowled short to him and he ramped it over third man for 6. 135. Well, it never had the pace. It was 135. So 18 runs off this over. So Jason Older and Shamar Joseph, they have conceded. How many 6 came off Older last over? 2 6 and a 4, or was it 3 6s? 2 6. And then there's a single there. So 18 and then now 17. So 35 runs have conceded after the last 2 overs from the seamers. And one wonders if Chase should have played. But nonetheless, I think Evans is just enjoying himself and just expressing himself. They need 110 runs from 3 overs. So even if you hit every ball for 6, it's still 108. So West Indies win this match. West Indies has won. So if he hit every ball for a 6, it will still be 108. So mathematically, unless a no ball bowl, West Indies will win. West Indies has won. Why is a fielder need to come out of the field now when 9 wickets has gone? You know, you wonder about those things. You wonder about those things, you know? Why a fielder need to come out on the screen? Yeah, man, it's Blunder Factory smiling from here to here, man. It's happy to see him smiling. He must be given credit. Yeah, he has taken a lot of flack from even me. I have given him a lot of flack, which he deserved. But now that his credit is due because he has this team playing well, so he has to get his credit. Yeah, he has to get his credit. The team is playing well, so you have to give the man his credit. The cameraman dropped the catch, right? 145 for 9. So he was on 8, and in the last 12 ball, he moves to 43 because he has scored 35 off the last 10 deliveries that he has faced. Ford in Gavara swings and miss it, goes through to the keeper. So West Indies have won. You know, West Indies have won. Evans 36 from 13 in the last 2 overs. No, he won't have faced. It's more than 2 overs. So yeah, there's a time when, you know, batsmen are allowed to express themselves when the pressure is not on. I'm sure if the pressure was not on, some of those shots he's playing, he would never play them. He just Ford to Ngavara, played it back to Ford, and there is no run. The score remains at 145. So we are in over number, is this 18? Over number 18. So the Zimbabwe fans are still clapping. They're still clapping. So there's some persons supporting Zimbabwe. There's a group of 6 persons from the Castle Corner, and they was to leave. And persons were asking that the government should sponsor them to stay. Did that happen? Badada Brooks, did it happen? Did the Castle Corner members stay? 4 to Ngavara, looks to pull it, goes through to the keeper. Wide signal. And so 1 more to the total. 146 for 9. I think Evans have just ratted the West Indies bowlers a little, you know. They especially, and again, is that the 2-6 that he hit off Jason Older, they were bad balls. The first one that he hit off Shamar Joseph was a ramp. So that was a good ball. That was imaginative. The third one was back off a length, but it was too wide from it. It was needed to be closer to his body. So it was so wide, and he just scooped it. So it was really not good bowling. Ford bowls to Ngavara, who plays it out into the mid-wicket. That's the 3rd delivery of the over. Will they go through for the single? Yes. They take the single, so he will have 3 deliveries. So Ford is going to get him. Don't worry about it. Ford will get him. I honestly believe that Ford will get the wicket. So Ford will get the wicket. West Indies run rate was, strike rate was 12.75. 12.75, and they are at, so if you get the wicket here now, there'll be a big difference. There'll be about 6, yeah. But we need to get the wicket and get it early. And I think that's what Shea Hope is saying to Matcha Ford. We're going to win, but we need to make sure we minimize the damage, because we want a bigger run rate as possible. So good from Shea Hope. I think that's what he walks down to him and said it. So here's Matcha Ford now. He's going to get him. Don't worry. He's over the wicket, bowls to him, and he swings high in the air. He's taking that 3rd man. I told you Matcha Ford was going to get him. Me. Yes. I told you. I told you Matthew Ford was going to get him. And this is a big, big, big win for West Indies. This could be about 6. The difference in run rate could be about 6. And this will take us to the top of the table. Yeah, I appreciate I've been here from 8:25. It's now 12:14. I want to thank each and every one of you who have been watching. Please hit that thumbs up button at the end of the show. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Big up yourself and see you on Thursday morning.